All right, you guys. So salute everybody that's gonna tap in, like, share, subscribe, Ticket TV live stream. Shouts out to the LDBC. Salute to A Weapons. He rep Midlife Music. And let's get into this video, you guys. I want to talk about this situation with Jimmy Butler that has just happened. We all know Jimmy Butler has been going through his little situation with the Miami Heat. He apparently is not happy with his current situation with the Heat. He has asked for a trade according to the reports, and he wants out of the Miami Heat. And now the situation, I guess, since he hasn't been moved, I'm hearing that they're not really getting too much for him on offers. Now we got a situation that's going crazy. We got a situation that is being taken to another level because I think Jimmy Butler's getting more frustrated and frustrated as Pat Riley is, taking his time. I think Pat Riley's like, look, I'm gonna call your bluff. You're under contract with us. Pat Riley's an old school cat. A lot of these young school cats don't like to hear the old school cats. You know what I'm saying? And Jimmy just basically went on social media, and Jimmy has a business. Now, Jimmy's on a suspension right now. He's been banned for like 7 games, so he's in the middle of that. He basically is at one of his businesses. He posted a video on live, and basically on that live video, Jimmy Butler basically went in, on, Pat Riley, basically telling his employees, like, hey, man, good job, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was saying to his employees. He said, this is how a boss lifts up his employees. And then he looks at the camera when he says it. So he knew what he was doing, man. Look, man, here's the situation, bro. I like Jimmy because Jimmy, he go hard. He come from nothing. He come in the league, battling, come from nothing. Jimmy's in a situation where he can only make himself look worse and hurt his own situation because he's trying to get another contract. So this is hurting his entire situation right here because, the league is watching this and they can use this against him. They can use this against anybody. You understand what I'm saying? To mess with your money. And then the fact that Jimmy has had flameouts pretty much where many places where he's gone, it's not a good look for Jimmy. And like I said, I like Jimmy. He play hard. He play both ends of the court. He does what he's supposed to do. But at some point in time, dog, you're going to have to, not flame out in places, man, because what people are going to do is they're going to use this stuff against you, bro. They're going to use this stuff against you, man. And this is the sad part about professional sports. This happens. We don't want it to happen. But, at some point in time, you have to be smart sometimes in certain situations. I know Jimmy wants to get out of Miami, but they're just not getting the offers. And then the teams that are willing to trade for him, Jimmy doesn't want to go to a lot of these teams. They're saying Jimmy's rejecting teams. He's, turning down offers and stuff like that. James, what you got on this, man? I see you in here. What's up, man?
What's up,
Hold
Big?
on, my bad,
Breakdown
James.
too.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
No, that was a good breakdown. It's a player empowerment league. So if you don't want to be there, I got to get something for you that's worth my value of what I invested in you.
Yeah, I'm not just giving you away, James. I ain't just
I'm
give
not
you
just
away.
gonna give you away like that. So, like you said, it's a business, and to me, you put yourself in that situation because you had umpteen opportunities to deliver a ring and earn your money, but you didn't. It was times where I seen you playing the game, and I like your work.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. I heard you. I can't hear you now. You kind of blacked out, but go ahead, James.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead. What you were saying?
I was saying it was times where he had a chance to deliver, but he wasn't.
Right.
He flamed out. Like, you got to know how to pace yourself. You know what I mean? And then you doing all these antics. To me, I said that too. That's gonna hurt you more than help you get up out of there quicker. That especially because you're dealing with a dude in Pat Ryder who's stuck in his ways. Now people could say he ain't put nothing around him, but the pieces that we had was good enough to get you there. Now you just need to take us over the hump. Like,
And James, he was talking shit when they got there, like they were gonna win it. So you can't do that and then don't deliver. Pat Riley from the old school, you talk that
no,
shit,
I
he won't
agree
you
with that.
deliver.
I agree with that. That's why I'm saying how I'm saying it. So That's why I say you had umpteen opportunities to deliver, but you flamed out in a lot of those situations. Especially when we could have went to the finals and you decided to take that 3-pointer when it was 2-on-1. Just keep pushing the ball to the basket. Don't try to play hero ball. We get back to the finals. Anything could have happened at finals, but Boston wound up going. We were supposed to play Golden State that year, but Boston wound up going playing. So your resume would have spoke for itself, but you kept flaming out, Jimmy. Like I ain't no other way I can put it. And I like you, dog. That's why I gave you the name Django. I seen you coming. But at some point, you can't be a detriment to yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what I like with the dressing up in the cowboy leather type thing. Like, come on, dog. Like, nothing has nothing to do with basketball. What we got going on over here? But you trying to distract and bring all attention to you for what? Like, it just don't make no sense, bro. And I'm really disappointed because I figured we could have had at least one of those rings, whether it's from the bubble or the other two that we went to, or the other one that we went to. I just felt like that was a whole team breakdown. And then
Mm-hmm.
when you don't have the cohesiveness that Pat Riley better than you, you're not used to that, dog. You're gonna crack under pressure, dog. That's what I see him doing. Because you gotta think about it. This is an empowerment league. That's why the dude left, because he couldn't get his way over there. So Pat Riley just standing on business. Either you're gonna deliver a ring, we're gonna give you money this year, play your contract out. You got one more year to show us. And niggas don't almost want to do that. Why you don't want to do that then? Just play your contract out. They wouldn't have suspended you if it weren't for the antics. I just only think they just tired of what you putting them through, because either you gonna play or you not. We know you won't get traded. Just play your contract out then. And then you go wherever you want to go. You get how much money you won't get.
Mm-hmm.
Why should I have to trade and lose assets and money that I invested in you for not delivering? I'm not getting my money back, but you want me to be forced to trade you and send you where you want to go at so you can have a shot to win a championship when you ain't deliver for us? Nah, I ain't doing that. I'm just being real, bro. I ain't doing that.
Let me let Martell respond to what you said. Martell, what's good, man?
Yo, what's up, Ticket? What's up, James?
What's good, man? Martell
What's
from
up?
the Miami
Liz,
Heat zone in the building. Oh, my boys in here. My boy Big
appreciate
Tone
it.
in here.
That boy Big Tone in there too. All right, so then let me go real quick. Thank you guys for cooking Jimmy
Nah, hop in,
because
hop in, hop in. Let's go.
yeah, because Jimmy's under contract, like what James said. The only thing that I will blame Pat for is bad asset management and bad roster construction. Because James, I'm sure that you can agree with me. We haven't had size since Kelly Olynyk, and I mean functional, reliable size. Haywood Highsmith and Caleb Martin at the four, and Bam is your tallest player out on the court when the NBA is obviously transitioning into a bigger style. I just think that was a detriment to Bam and About. You can let me know how you feel about that, James. But I definitely agree with you guys. Jimmy Butler has to play out his contract. He was able to get way more accommodations than the big three has ever gotten. So what I mean by that is he can stay in hotel rooms away from the team. No one on the big three could ever do that. The Miami Heat have came out and said that they've given him a bunch of accommodations that no other superstar, that even D Wade, the man they built a statue of, could never get when he played for the Miami Heat. Second of all, they gave him $150 million after the bubble, no questions asked, with him half-assing during the regular season. James, I'm sure that you can agree that there's a bunch of games throughout these runs. He's out there half-assing, getting paid $50 million. So not only is he playing, maybe 60, 50 games, but when you really look into how many games he's actually playing, it's like 40.
Well,
Because
hold on.
10
Why
out of
you?
those
Let
50
me ask you this:
games.
why you say he half-assing if he really hurt? Because see, this
No, no,
my
no,
thing
no, no,
right
no,
here.
no. Hold on a
This
second, hold on a second, hold on a second, hold on a second. I'm not talking about him being injured. I'm talking about where there's a bunch of games, and ask James, listen, and ask Big Tone, loyal Miami Heat fans. We know when Jimmy's out there half-assing, correct,
Bro,
James?
I'm watching all the games too. I don't do all the live streams for all these games. I'm watching all the games. I got the NBA package. I got like 6 screens on, so I'm watching the games. All I'm saying is this: Jimmy's the guy, man. He doesn't look like he's playing hard, but he's playing both ends. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? To me, the Miami Heat would be better if Bam played the level he's supposed to
Agreed.
play at.
I
Listen,
agree.
to me, we having a conversation about the wrong person because Bam is the young guy. Bam is the one that's in his prime. Bam is the one that's supposed to elevate me averaging 25 and 12. So to me, We ain't giving Bam enough smoke because Bam have not elevated to the level he's supposed to elevate to. Which what that does is it helps Jimmy out more because you know Jimmy gonna give it up on defense and he's still gonna get you around 18 to 20 points a game. And then come playoffs, he really gonna bite down. But see, that's the thing. If you look at Bam, he'll have 6, 7 point games, 20-point game, 11-point game, 15-point game. Bro, come on. I'm like, what is this?
No,
Hold on one
listen,
second.
and we cook Bam for that.
Hold on one second, Marcel. I got 2 more people here. Hold on one second. We gonna have an open panel, but hold on one second. Tone, what's up, baby? Big
What's
Tone,
up, man? Can y'all hear me?
Man, what's up, bro?
Yeah. That's my man. $100 grand right there. And if y'all ain't subscribed to his YouTube channel, yeah, Big Tone. What's up, baby? What you got on all this, man? And my boy Trayvon in here too. What you got on this, Big Tone?
Hey, first of all, what's up, nephew James and Montel? What's up, man? What's up, everybody that's in there, man? And now, I don't know, man. My shit breaking up. You know, we got snow down here in Atlanta, man. I ain't think we were gonna get. We had about 2-3 inches of snow down here. So if my shit breaking up, man, y'all let me know because
you perfect. You ain't here perfect. We standing with you. You in here. We can hear you perfectly. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Appreciate it. What's up, everybody? Look, like I told Montel, man, I'm keeping it 100 with me. This is my opinion, and that video solidified what I was saying. This shit is not about money. Jimmy feelings got hurt when Pat Riley told him to shut up. That's when everything went left. Jimmy, this shit ain't about no money. Jimmy could get money no matter where he go, bro. He can get $50 million now no matter where he go. It's not about money. Blame Pat Riley. I still say I don't care if he the boss. I don't care. It's about respect, man. This thing is about a man and a respect. Y'all can say he let Jimmy do this or he let Cool. I would Montel know I agree with him because they did let Jimmy do more, you know, than others. But at the end of the day, he's still a man. He told that man to shut up. Now, and he told him shut up on something that was already proven. Didn't Jimmy just beat Boston the year before? Didn't he just beat the Knicks? So Jimmy didn't say nothing wrong. Okay. Jimmy didn't say nothing wrong. And he sure didn't look for the management, his boss, his so-called team, to kick him under the bus like that and disrespect him like that. And that's what this is about, bro. Y'all can keep saying money. The same man, look, Jimmy gonna get wherever he go, he gonna get $50+ million if he just wanted to go. If it was just about the money. When Pat Riley disrespected him, everything went left. Now, I blame Jimmy on this. You knew that shit hurt you. You knew it cut at you. But what you did, you threw your damn players under the bus by letting Lesson play through the regular season and let that shit linger on. And then by letting it linger on, you threw your damn players under the bus with that bullshit play when you get out there on the court.
Big Tone. Now I always hear you say on your channel because I always listen to your videos when I'm moving. I'm always listening to you. And I always hear you saying that you want them to play the young guys over there. How important is that as well? That he does that because I agree with you, bro. Like you can't just put a dude in. Like, see, I'm gonna tell you something, man. To me, and I don't know what Trey feel too, but to me, some of this stuff got to be on East Folk coaching style too. We've talked about this even from the finals a couple years ago. We talked about his coaching, bro. Like, bro, you gonna let a dude rock? Let him rock, man. You keep putting a dude in and then you yank him out if he does. Go ahead, man.
Let me tell you, right now, and Montel know. And I ain't changing it. I'm 10 toes down. I got #Farspo right now. If he don't change his ways, that's what I'm thinking about him right now. if he don't change that bullshit mentality, if he don't change the bullshit rotation, if he don't play them goddamn young boys who I don't give a damn what you say. You can talk about my team all you want. I believe in my soul we got enough. But goddamn it, he got a plan. And right now, every day I come on is hashtag fire motherfucking Spo. Because I'm tired of this bullshit, this stubbornness that he do. I'm tired of him, man, with these crazy ass, just like last night. He fucking Rozier, man, bro. Man, look, respect Rozier. You did your thing. Bro, you done. You done, bro. You done. But he kept Rozier in the goddamn game. This shit is crazy. Bruh, I'm at the point of no return. My hashtag is fire motherfucking Spo, or put him up in that front office. I don't care what you do, unless he changes his ways, man. And I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't see him change his ways. So my hashtag will still stay, goddamn it, hashtag fire Spo. That's just me. Now, that's a big tone thing. And like Nephew Ticket said, I am so sick of these old goddamn geezers. I'm sick of all of them. KD, AD, BD, CD. I'm sick of all these motherfuckers. Man, play these young guys, man. It's time, bro. It's time. I'm Ticket Herman. I need these young guys, man. I don't need these old motherfuckers. You did your thing. You made your impact in the NBA. Now it's time for the young boys, because them the ones who's showing up. Look at Cav. Look, excuse me. Look at OKC. Look at Orlando, man. These young guys. Look at Detroit. These young guys come to play, man. And the only thing y'all motherfuckers still talking about some goddamn LeBron. Man, stop it, man. Y'all disrespect SL. Y'all young motherfuckers is so disrespectful SL, bro. And that's my take on it, man. Yeah, so yeah, Ticket. I'm sick of this bastard with this rotation, bro.
Hey, Trey, go ahead, man. What you got on what Big Tone said? Go ahead.
What it do? Ticket, what it do, bro?
Big Trey,
salute to everybody, man.
What you got on all this, Trey?
Oh man, I'm out here beating the heat, man, ducking fire right now. I'm all good. It's all good. But
it's good to hear.
Yes, sir. Man, I feel like I'm gonna do it like it's supposed to do. I'm gonna spread it around. I'm not gonna hold whoever's doing wrong. Jimmy, Pat, like Jimmy, you got to know who you're dealing with. This is the same dude who didn't take none of LeBron James shit. This is the same dude who let D-Wade go to Chicago with you for a moment, come back. Like, he's old school, but you already knew what you were getting yourself into. Pat Riley, I feel like him and Jimmy, all that, like, one thing I don't like that they do too much in this whole era is too much the world got to know how I feel about this man instead of you telling that man. I grew up around niggas that be like, don't tell me that shit, go tell him. So you didn't have to come out there, both of you guys. If Pat didn't like what Jimmy said, guess what? We didn't even have to know. Pat, hey, Jimmy, let me talk to you. Can you come up to the office? Sure. Boom. Hey, I really appreciate if you don't make your teammates look bad, basically saying, this team ain't shit without you. Even if it's true, don't do that, right? Like, please don't do that. And vice versa, that wouldn't have made, and then everything makes a reaction. So Jimmy wouldn't have did that. I agree with you, Tone. Niggas' feelings got hurt on both ends. But Pat is a dude that he don't like a player trying to outshine. He has a system over there. Jimmy, you knew that when you went there. You do. It's a thing now I'm going to show you. It reminds me of a Kobe and Phil thing when we was going against Phoenix. And Kobe wanted to prove Phil wrong at the time instead of doing what's best for the team. It's too much talking out loud instead of just getting shit done like a man. That shit right there is kid shit, what they doing. Because that lets me know that y'all not even talking. Y'all keep talking to each other through the media. That's always going to go wrong.
Yep. 100.
Now, as for just tired of the product, that starts at the top. And I mean, if you want to change something in the NBA, it don't start with the players. It don't start with the referees. It start with Adam Baldhead ass Silver. That dude's the idiot. He don't know what he's doing. The dude don't know how to promote players. I know when I was growing up, it didn't matter if you was on my favorite team. I knew your starting lineup and your bench because they promoted them dudes like that. I knew all of the stars
Yep.
in the league. I didn't have to ask who the hell is this and why they ain't showing this. You got all these young dudes that's ready, but Adam Silver, all he know is to promote Steph, LeBron, KD, and he squeezing Jokic here. He squeezing everybody. The fourth dude is always just having an outbreak season, or it's just like, yes, speak up on them for a minute. But he just sticks to the main guys, and that's his problem. You don't know how to promote these young dudes. You don't know how to get them an NBA commercial, just anything, just to promote them, something. You focusing on that. It's a lot of things wrong with the NBA, but it got to start with them dudes in the suit. The NBA went away from the love of basketball to more business instead of making sure the game stay pure. There's no more purity in the game. Everybody want to cut a corner. So to me, Jimmy, he can get that money if he want. But like you said, to me, it's just a man thing. This is who penis is longer. Jimmy is trying to be different, as in basically, I know what you did to LeBron. I know what you did to D-Wade, but I'm not them niggas. Excuse me. And then you got Pat Riley saying, I don't care who you are. I don't play like that. So those dudes need to come to some type of understanding to where I know how far to go. You know what I mean? It's just a man respect. It's like, hey, I know you're a gorilla, so I'm not gonna do that. And you know I'm a gorilla. So you're not gonna we ain't scared of each other. We don't gotta challenge each other. It's respect. So I just feel like that right there, a lot of these dudes, it's too much kid shit. Too much kid shit instead of grown men. That's a grown man league. I'm not watching no high school students. That's a grown man league. So that's something you do when you in high school. Man, the coach took me out. I don't want to play on the team no more. You don't do that shit when you grown.
Yo, I'm the strongest man in the back.
Okay.
You hear me?
But go ahead. I'm gonna go on the path. But that's just my opinion. It's too much little kid shit.
Yo, I got a question.
Yeah, I gotta go do my show. I gotta go do my show. But next time you do live, bro, I definitely will be back on, man.
Question.
All right, Big Tone.
Okay, babe. Appreciate y'all, man.
Who wanna play size? Who wanna play size?
What you talking about?
Wanna play size, bro?
Man, what are you talking about, homie?
You said play sides?
Yeah, you wanna play size?
Do I want to play sides?
Do you wanna play size?
Size?
Yo, niggas can be gay too, you know.
Hey man, what the fuck is this nigga talking about, Ticket?
Yeah, he talking to hell right now because he got blocked.
Oh yeah, This nigga talking about niggas can be, hey man, get your ass up, hey man, hallelujah, praise God, bro, go do your thing. Shit, I don't want to know about it.
Yo, K Bubba, what's up?
Yo, what's good? Take it.
What you got on this, man?
Man, I don't know, man. It's just a little sketch to me.
Go ahead, break it down.
You went out.
K Bubba, you all right? I
think he accidentally, clipped himself. I don't know, maybe somebody, it sounded like he didn't want us to hear that shit. He clipped his speaker. Like, what the?
Hey, James, so what you think the next move is going to be? Because, listen, man, I told Martell and them dudes, man, they don't be giving Bam enough heat, man. Bam too inconsistent for me. I'm sorry, bro.
You right.
He shouldn't be an all-star. He should not be an all-star, bro. That man was an Olympian and all this other stuff, and look how he looked, bro.
He ain't developing. He's not developing.
Because what he bring to the table, but I'm with Trey. That was what I was about to say. You got to know how to develop, man. Like, and we supposed to have this good development program over there, but it's not showing into them whether it's the style of offense. And I feel Big Tone. Ever since the 2020, I've been saying fire spoke because you saw Kelly Olynyk, the difference makers that he did in that finals and got us back in that series. And you ain't even want to play the dude after that. You're allergic to playing big men or something. So maybe it is your philosophy, your style, your coaching, playbook. I don't see how we couldn't get at least one of those games with the team that we had then. You see how Duncan Robinson balling now. You even want to play the dude in the finals in 2020 and the next year. So they had to lock him up and give him that big old contract because they saw what they seen, but for some reason Eric Spoelstra won't see it. Like that dude supposed to be out there with Tyler Hero all day. Now that could be the Baby Splash brothers because both he one of the fastest dudes to get to 1,000 3-pointers, and he's not even a starter like that. For real, he broke the record of getting to 1,000 3-pointers in a shorter time. Duncan Robinson, the dude can shoot lights out, but for some reason he can't touch the floor like that. That's coaching, bro. He can't put himself in the game.
James, I'll be looking at changing. I'll be looking at trading Bam, bro. I'll be honest with you,
No,
bro.
listen, I'm gonna give Bam all the smoke in the heat because I need him at least at 25 and 12. Period. You give us 25 and 12 on a consistent basis, like the Bosches, the C Webs, the Karl Malones. You gotta know how to develop your game, and you're not doing that. And I'm with you on that. You feel me? But I can't give him a pass, but I will say this. He got to go both ways. He playing both sides of the ball. And I don't think these dudes in this era, period, I don't care who it is, built like that can give you 25, 12, 30, and 12 and be consistent like that on the defensive era, like old school when they took pride into that because of the way the game is. And I could fault that on the commissioner, on a coaching style, how the play style is in this era. But I do hold Bam way accountable for a lot of shit. For real, believe that. But for some reason, I've been trying to watch it the last couple of games, right? And I ain't gonna lie. We'll win, then we'll lose. We broke a 3-game skid, then we'll lose. Now, this is my thing. Jimmy Butler, Bam played nice when you was in there. But now that they don't have that go-to guy, that number one scorer who's supposed to get them over the hump, we back to playing team-oriented ball. So who supposed to take the last shot? Tyler or Bam? Last game, Bam went off. Like you say, he's not consistent enough because of the style of play that we have. I fought that on coaching. Because if I got a talent like Bam, we playing around him. Jimmy can play off ball, on ball, he's still gonna get his numbers.
But James,
So
I disagree. I think he do that because that nigga ain't aggressive himself all the time, bro. I blame that on that nigga. If that nigga had an aggressive mentality, the coach will play around you.
If you want to say that,
like if he was really that dude, man, the coach gonna put the offense around him. They know he ain't that dude because he don't got that type of consistency and aggressiveness.
Is it the way the team constructed though?
No, it don't matter how the team constructed. If you the man, that shit going through you. He ain't the man like that, bro.
Only reason why I'm saying that because the way Miami run their team, there's a lot of off-ball screen switching and stuff like that. So whether you be aggressive or take that shot.
No, I'm saying, James, they do the offense like that, dog. Because that nigga ain't aggressive, man. He ain't nobody. So they're like, why I'm gonna get this nigga the ball if he ain't gonna always be aggressive? Nah, we're gonna run a different offense.
So who the aggressor on the team then right now? To you.
No, Tyler Hero.
Well, that's who they need to be running the offense through.
I'm saying that's why they doing it. But that's Bam's fault.
I agree with you on that. So shouldn't that make his game easier then? If the nigga taking all the pressure off you by not forcing you to be the number one. Tyler done took up to that role since Jimmy going through what he going through. So why is not easy for you? Because I agree with you. Once again, he should be killing that if all the attention is on Tyler and the ball being ran through him. Why you not stepping up? Why you not working on your game?
So dude in the comment section, James, check this out. He says Spo outdated. How is he outdated? A nigga went to 4 conference finals and goddamn 2 NBA finals the last 5 years. First of all, get your brains right. Secondly, the problem is they deal with injuries and they got inconsistency from their stars during the regular season. That's their main problem. Because when they get in the postseason, that shit click.
I said that too. Like they be pacing themselves because they playing with a lot of role players and bench players. But that should make you go harder to me because you want to get your players in tune. You want to get them their touches early. Why not? And this thing I don't understand with this situation. Jimmy, if you really feel like that, right, you should go out there and prove it. Ticket just said a key thing. We done went to full conference, 2 championships in the last 5 years.
Hey, Darrell, I'm gonna block your ass. I'm gonna send your payment back. This nigga Darrell gonna hit me up in the PayPal just now talking about tell James Jimmy didn't get it out the mud like Bron did, nigga. Nigga, go ahead, James. I'll let you cause see I'm right. I'm gonna cuss this nigga out. Go ahead.
Nah, he did way more than what Bron did. You ask me, leading his own team, he ain't had no big career and all that. So that's irrelevant right there. Only thing I'm gonna say about the situation, I just hope Jimmy finds himself.
I think
You go out there and
Jimmy.
play. You gonna get your bag. You go out
How
there
old
and
is
get us to
Jimmy,
the
James?
Eastern Conference Finals and get us over the hump to the finals. You gonna
Hey,
get your
look.
respect and your money.
Hey,
But
look.
how can you
What
get
is
there
Jimmy?
if you quit?
What
And I
is?
agree with Trey saying it's 2 alpha males that's going
Yeah.
at it right now.
But
And
who?
these niggas don't
What?
need
Jimmy?
respect.
What? 30? Jimmy 36. Jimmy 36, right?
Yeah, but no, that's
But
too
no.
old.
I'm not saying. I'm not. But I'm just saying. Check this out. The prime, right? And I'm not saying you got to understand. And this one. And I'm not saying. I'm not taking nothing away. What Jimmy has done in the league, I think Jimmy has overachieved in the league because this dude come from junior, like community college, going to a division college, and then getting at Marquette, and then getting up in the league. So he has overachieved. I'm just saying. We know the extraordinary players in the league, like extraordinary, like just like God damn, it's just different. He's not that to me. He is a great player, but he ain't in that extra line of like he will never like he can't be like, oh, he can always figure it out. No, Jimmy don't got that type of skill to me. So I think Jimmy realized, like, damn, I done went to the finals twice. I don't care. Bubble against Denver. Like, you niggas ain't got me no help. That team damn near the same over there. Jimmy realizing now, I done been through a few injuries. I can't be playoff Jimmy like that. I can still bust somebody ass, but I need some help. And they refusing to do moves. I think Pat Riley kind of got spooked off of just teaming up dudes with that LeBron James. He ain't never did. If you look at it, Miami ain't never did no teaming up, big three, anything tried to after that LeBron debacle. When that happened, he like, I don't want to try that no more. Like, I don't like how he don't like how these players' mind is and spoiledness. Now, they got to meet somewhere in the middle. That's how all championships to me has been won. Front office, coach, team, star player, and coach. They all seeing eye to eye. Everything is cool. The only dudes that I seen win championships and wasn't seeing eye to eye was Shaq and Kobe. I don't think these niggas, I don't think these dudes that great. I don't think these dudes that great because they pressure cooker, right? That takes some real man shit to, you going to work, you really don't like this, your coworker, but you still getting your cheese. These dudes don't know how to still get their keys and still work with a nigga you don't like, but you can realize that me and you make some good money together, nigga. So I don't give a fuck about I don't like you right now. We get the most money, so I'm gonna deal with that because I like to win, nigga, at the end of the day. These dudes, they ain't about champions. Sometimes your ego gotta go down. Remember Kobe and Shaq? He said, Phil asked him, man, I need you to tone it down. If he was thinking about legacy, if he was thinking about his own play and stats and, oh, I want to be the man, he would have never stopped the 40-point streak. He would have said, I don't give a damn. Shaq better get in line and fit in where you get in like I'm on right now. No, he said, you right. We is going to need this nigga in June. Let me go on and yeah, because I want to win championships. See, Shaq was the one that let the ego get in the way. And then he learned later on that he shouldn't. And I feel like Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler, they're going to realize retirement, whenever it's almost over, that I could have did that shit different. It's just being a man. Stop this stupid ass shit. It don't got to always be your way. Nigga, we can meet in the way. Maybe I don't get my whole 100% of what I want. Nigga, I'm cool with 60 or whatever you get 40 this one. But like, Jimmy, if you really about championships, now I don't want to hear I lost my smile and all this bullshit. I want my hat. Man, come up out of here with this bullshit Shawn Michaels story, man.
Hey, know what I'm gonna tell you about that, Trey? What you and Tom said, that shit hit home, but what I always try to preach, bro, somebody got to be the bigger person. We got to meet the
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
You know what
Somebody
I
gotta
mean?
stop
So
for everybody to stop, bruh.
we got if we got a common goal, and that's winning the championship.
Yes, sir.
We got to put that shit aside, bro. And then, like you said, by being a players' league and everybody doing what they doing, rocking how they rocking,
Hmm.
nobody won't feel like a sip.
Yeah.
Everybody won't feel like they're the
And Pat
reason.
Roddy don't come from the coach getting fired era. You know, he don't come from the player big. It's like he come from an era where the damn near the coaches looked at like the coach was, even if it wasn't them, the coach was looked at as he helped that player win that championship. Nowadays, it's just that player did it. They don't even say great coaching. The dude put dudes in position. They don't let coaches coach anymore, basically. But Pat Riley don't come from that era, but Pat Riley got to adapt, as in he got to understand these dudes are sensitive. Don't go. You can't do that shit. You ain't in that era where you can go out in front of the cameras and say something, and that man gonna understand it like, oh, he challenging me. Like he want to see me do some shit. They don't take it like that. They like, oh shit, he trying to shit on my brand. He messing my money up. That's how these niggas look at it.
I don't know why you still gonna get your money, because your player gonna get your money for you if you that type of dude. So that's what I say. It's soft. You can't take criticism.
Jimmy
And
shouldn't have did that though. You never heard when Kobe was hurt. He ain't on the court. I'm not fit to say if I was out there. Look, he didn't say that when his Achilles popped. When we went against the Spurs and got swept, he didn't say if I ain't had my Achilles pop, we would have won. You know what I mean? That makes it seem like my team ain't like. Even if you know that, you don't do that. They just, man, go talk to each other, bro. Like that's just like I said. Look, all this tweeting. You know what I mean? That shit wasn't back in the days. Nigga couldn't tweet you. Nigga couldn't text you. Guess what he had to do? Pull up at your house, nigga. Hey, what up? I need to holler at you. Hey, man, put that shit up. All that, put that white girl up. Yeah, put that sniff that shit. I need to holler at you. You tripping. Whatever niggas was doing back then, hollering at each other, but it was conversations like niggas met up. They don't even do that. Like, just really, man, you bring that type of shit out of each other when you basically challenge each other. You let a nigga know, this is what I don't like about you. I don't like you don't do this. I don't like you don't do that. Well, since you want me to do this and do this, this is what I don't like about you. I want to see you do this and do that. All right, bet. Bet. On the court, we gonna see. And that shit gonna start turning into magic.
but see, people don't know how to push people like you say that way no more, because
And they don't want to be pushed. They just want to be spoiled. They grow up in a generation of you. Look how they do LeBron. They basically doing all these star players like that because now we're in the era of if you don't treat that star player right, he'll go to another college, he'll go to another AU team. Like it's all about like I'll leave you, nigga. Like I recognize who I am now instead of just like let the coach coach me. Let me let the coach coach me. Let me let this man do his damn job. My job is to, you know what I mean? Like, damn, it's too much. I just want my way. You out here turning the ball over. But guess what the coach gonna do not to make you mad? Instead of coming flat out and saying, James, stop turning the ball over, okay? I need you to carry that rock a little bit better. Protect it like it's your baby. And you don't want nobody to get to it. He come in and protect your ego and say, hey, come on, guys. We have to stop turning the ball. Stop it. Ain't no we in here. This nigga turning the ball over. He needs to know that. He needs to know that so he can get better. If you don't tell this nigga where he's weak at, why would he work on it?
that makes a lot of sense. But then, like you said, if it's a players' league, who gonna tell them that shit?
It's always been a player league. It's always been a player league. Let's keep it real.
In the morning. That's the only thing I'm saying. You go to front office and get me fired in the morning for me trying to tell you something like that. So
look at this. Kobe getting flew in. Look, Kobe getting flew in. Right? Shaq. Commercials, movies. He's being able to do these things while, you know what I mean, he's playing basketball. It's always been player power. You know what they never did? They didn't abuse it. Magic. What'd he say? You know, I want to trade. Boom, oh, this coach out of here. It's always been player power, like empowerment. They did look, Michael Jordan, he just didn't abuse it. Them niggas was all, they just knew what they wanted. Look, I just want to do this. I just want to do that. Hey, I want my own massage therapist. They wasn't up here talking about all this extra thirsty shit. The only reason that these niggas are getting these max contracts, it ain't because of they play. It's because of the generation that they say ain't skilled. It's because of the generation that they say couldn't play basketball like them. That's why y'all got paid like this. Those niggas didn't get to reap their benefits. Y'all reaping them. And y'all gonna, if y'all started the league, them niggas, and they was coming behind y'all, the league would be buried. That's how I feel. This generation buries it. Everybody plays the same. We knew that New York was physical, how they was gonna play. You knew how Miami played. Everybody had their own distinction. You know why? Because you wasn't running some type of player system. Some players play alike. So why would you want to run, like you just put the pieces he need around him, but you still run that coach system? Coaches think differently. That's why you see so many teams the same, because these players are the same. Shit, they want to shoot threes and dribble the ball for 15 seconds. Nigga talking about players wasn't skilled. Isaiah was skilled. Y'all crazy. It wasn't in the coach system for you to dribble the ball for 15 seconds and try to pass it at the last minute. What you fucking on my play? They were running plays. That's not in the play for you to try to juke this nigga.
See, that's the whole thing too, though. Because, like you say, when coaches put stuff in play in our times, either you get down or lay down. If you ain't gonna be on this team, we'll trade you in the morning. Or you won't be traded, they trade on
Man,
happen.
look. You know how
You
many
feel
times a
me?
nigga that shot a ball in my face, me playing basketball, Crenshaw, playing basketball, nigga then boom and talk some shit to me. You don't think I want to come back down there and get in his ass, but I got to run this play. Like, no matter what, when the ball come to me, I got to do what this play supposed to do, or the coach going to sub my ass no matter what. I can't let my ego get in it. Oh, my daddy up there. That don't matter. You better not try that shit. When your time come, when your play come, you just better shine in. It was like that. Now it's a little bit more freelancing. You can just, they want you to do that. It's more like, it's more scoring. It's like the NFL. We don't want no defense really like that. We think that people want to see big bombs, and no, we want to see it all. We want to see a nigga earn a bomb touchdown. We want to say, damn, he had 2-3 niggas over him and he Randy Moss that shit. We don't want to see he had 2-3 niggas over him. One nigga fell on purpose and the other nigga acting like he didn't know where the ball was at. I just want to see people earn it. I could tell the chosen one. Michael Jordan wasn't called that. Magic wasn't called that. Kobe wasn't called that. Kareem wasn't called that. Wilt wasn't called that. Bill Russell wasn't called that. Larry wasn't called that. Them dudes made you want to watch them. They earned your eyes. They earned your congratulations. They earned your boos when they came and lit your team up. They wasn't forced in your face. They were forced. They made the NBA say, you better start putting me on TV. You see the shit I'm doing? These niggas, they telling us, watch him. He's good. Watch him. He's the best. Watch him. Even when they getting their ass whooped. It's just they're killing the game and they don't know it, man. These dudes know what they doing, bro. It's just, I'm tired of this shit. This is the game that a nigga love. This is a game that I expected. I wanted to take my whole family about it. They just destroying what a nigga grew up loving. And taking pride in playing. It's something that a nigga do for free. You niggas getting paid millions. And man, nigga go out there and dive. I see niggas every day, man. I go play basketball. Niggas out here diving on the ground, taking this shit serious. They ain't even getting paid. They just got pride.
Yeah, but I ain't seen no nigga play basketball in the park in a long time, bro. And I've been passing a lot of parks. So you be seeing people play basketball?
Out
For
here, we
real?
still do. Not like that. We still do. Like, you know, I got my niggas from high school, certain niggas that done went to college, whatever, niggas I done grew up with, shit, we'll meet up. We go to YMCAs. It's leagues out here you can sign up for. You know, they got the 21 to this, they got the 30 to that. Like, shit. But even at the parks, like out here, niggas play. But, you know, in they gyms, like, not like that. You know, you play where you know everybody at. Like, yeah, whatever. You know, you don't play with no strangers out here too much.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm just saying, just
But
playing
yeah,
field.
niggas play basketball, but it's like niggas really care, like genuinely ain't getting paid. You know what? A nigga just don't want to sit down because look how many niggas in here. We may not be back on the court, nigga, for nigga an hour. Nigga, I don't want to wait. Nigga, I'm trying to run the whole court until everybody want to go home.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Niggas don't almost play whole court no more. They used to have about 20
It's
niggas
just
on the side.
about, it's always been competitive. From the day you born, if you have a sibling, guess what? Your brother, your sister, they come in with a first place trophy, perfect attendance. Guess what? You like, I'm going to get that too. I'm going to do, like, it's off top competition. You can't take that out of sports. And you cannot let everybody do the same. Like, it's watered down, man. It's really watered down and people don't want to admit it. JJ talking about, oh, if you down the product, I'm going to just assume that it's not. I got my own mind. I'm going to watch it. You're not going to tell me something's bad. You can't tell me James ain't cool. What? He ain't been fucked up with me, nigga. You don't run. You ain't, nigga, what? When he do that, I'll let you know. He ain't did that shit with me yet. I don't know. But
See,
it ain't no
that's what
such thing like that. That's making an excuse, bro, for bad. What are you talking about? Oh, you supposed to uplift the product even when it's bad? That ain't how I'm gonna raise my kids. When they ain't doing something right and they didn't do it right, I'm gonna let them know it's because you ain't study hard. You know why you didn't win the spelling bee? Why? Because you didn't study them words. That's why. I ain't fit to sit up here and tell you, oh, it's okay. And no, it ain't okay. Because you really wanted to win, right? So why the hell you really didn't focus yourself, contribute to winning? That's your fault. I want you to know that, because when I'm not here one day, you're going to go in that real world, and that real world ain't going to pat you on your back when your ass doing stupid shit. It's going to kick you in your ass.
And that's gonna show you a real lesson too.
Yeah, like these dudes is just, they're spoiled from a talent that they're blessed with. They don't take responsibility. No, you see Joker? Sorry, that dude take responsibility. See how they had Russ about to be about the league? Look how he got him over there.
And Russ been
No, it
balling
ain't. Look. If Russ ain't playing good, that's my fault. Look what Kobe said when they got their ass whooped with Boston. That's my fault. I ain't had them niggas with my mentality. I ain't had them niggas ready. Paul Gasol was scared of KG. Them niggas was cussing them out, and them niggas wasn't playing hard. They was telling them niggas, you better not foul me again. And them niggas didn't want to stick them hard no more. I don't play that shit. I have to get them niggas on me. That's why you see videos where he elbowing Sasha in the chest. Because you know why? He probably peeped something in that finals. I seen Ray Allen elbowing you and Paul Pierce elbowing your ass like, don't touch me, and you really didn't touch him no more. I want you to see, touch me, no matter if I elbow you. He's teaching you something. Don't let niggas hit you with these bullshit tactics. Like, you got to get your team ready. If you the star, if you the guy, if this your business, James, you hiring the niggas. So that means that's on you when you hire a bullshit nigga and he's fucking up the shit. You got to fix that. That's on you. You can't say, oh, that nigga's a goofy man right there. Well, didn't you hire him? Oh, I did, huh? So you a goofy too.
That's why you gotta watch who you build your team around, because you know killers when you see it, especially after watching all this era of basketball, the last era, the era before.
And Jimmy gotta stay humble too, though. Jimmy, I know you went to 2 finals. I know you feel like, hey, you carrying, like, but you gotta stay humble, Jimmy, because you have overachieved. But you still ain't on the level of a Steph. You still ain't on the level of a, look, Luke ain't even been in the league as much as you, but not on defense, but offensively, he has been to a finals now, but offensively, and people probably feel like he's a better basketball player than you and probably gonna have better accolades and everything than you. Like, you cannot, you're not a Kobe guy. So you want that, I'm in my 30s, that late 30s contract. You want that LeBron contract. You want that Steph contract too. I'm not saying that's all of it, but it's everything. Nigga, you disrespecting me. I'm one of them, I think, nigga. And Magic. I had D-Wade.
Though, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like he didn't have the opportunities to do it, but to me,
But
I ain't gonna say
nothing though. Miami hasn't given Jimmy nothing. They have not been active in trades the right way. They haven't went after nothing, and that's purposely done because Pat Riley's scared of a new LeBron James. He's seen it. He said these niggas is whiny. You know what I mean? He wants you to earn it. He's just from the generation of earning it. Hey, I don't got no problem with giving you the max, but Jimmy, you have been hurt. The last time we went to the final, you have been hurt, having a lot of injuries. You're older, and now you're whiny. That scares me. That was LeBron.
Hey, I agree with that, but this what I'm gonna say. I could see if you ain't have you can say you didn't build a roster around me, whatever. I feel like this then. If you went with what I gave you,
Yeah.
bruh, in order to be on that level, like you say with the Kobe's, you gotta
Yeah.
get one of them.
You gotta bring me home something though. Yeah, you a loser. You a two-time loser. You ain't a two-time winner. You a two-time loser.
So what you doing is good, but I'm looking at the results that you're giving me too when you get there.
Right.
Now, you giving your
Look,
all
we
to
know
get
Pat
there,
Riley would have
Gerald,
paid the
and all that.
champion.
But
Pat
then
Riley would have paid the champion.
But then that's what I say too. If I'm Bam and I'm letting y'all cater to Jimmy, he got his own room. He's sleeping away from the team and all that. But then y'all, when another person wants that same treatment,
Look, they should have been in that trade. They should have been in that trade for Karl Anthony Towns. See, Jimmy looking at shit like that. Y'all didn't even try to look. I'm sorry, let Bam go. Look and pick it right. Bam. You first of all, you're undersized. Fuck that. You're undersized. Everybody on this team, who's gonna stick Giannis? You undersized. You undersized for Giannis. I don't care about your body. You still undersized. Giannis gonna run through you. Nope, you can't help us. Other than that, that's we thinking about what can you do. You haven't developed more, like Ticket said. Okay, first game playoffs. Damn, that nigga Bam had 25, 15, and 7 and 4 blocks with about 4 or 5 assists. But then the next game, Bam got 10 points, 6 rebounds, no blocks, no assists. And then the next game after that, it's even worse because his mental ain't strong enough to bounce back off of shit like that. He's not consistent. For you to win a championship, y'all team has to be consistent. Your bench has to be consistent. I always calculated that early years, not now because how they score, but earlier years, early 2000s, 90s, your bench was at least scoring 30 points. That was a championship team if your bench is scoring at least 25 to 30 points off the bench.
listen to this, then, Trey. I give you that. But you had a piece to do it. Eric Spoelstra not emptying the clip, though.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So even if
They got to make a move. Hey, they got to make a move. I would have made a move. Look, 2 final trips, James. I ain't gonna lie. 2 final trips. That team still looked the same from the bubble. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? Other than them rookie draft picks and shit and half of them retiring. That looked like the same niggas from the goddamn bubble. Okay, we go to the finals again. It wasn't just the bubble with us. Look, we gonna separate ourselves from the Lakers. It wasn't just the bubble with us. We went when it was crowds around again. But you didn't do nothing, right? So that right there, Pat, should have made you say, Jimmy is him, but it ain't no Robin on your team. You just got a grip of Jeffries. I mean, like you got a that's all you got. You got the Butler. You don't got Robin. He got a grip of Butlers around him. Alfreds, that's what he got around him. You got a grip of Alfreds. He's the only one that can really turn it up on offense. He's the only one that's just really turning it up. Everybody else is watching. That can't happen. You ain't gonna win no championship like that. He can win you a series off of some of that shit, but you ain't gonna win no championship off of that. And now that he's older too, Pat should have got that dude some help. He should have showed Jimmy, look, the hell with the look. Pause on the extension. This is why I ain't giving you the extension. See, Jimmy probably wouldn't have tripped. You know why I ain't gonna give you the extension? Because I'm using that cheese to go get you that nigga.
I think we should have went got Donovan.
Y'all should have just changed. It's too many years. You feel what I'm saying? It's too many years of ups and downs and we really up and then down. We back up again and then down. It's like, okay, you've seen what works. What is it? Jimmy don't have a running mate. When Joker won that. He had a running mate. It was Jamal Murray. It was Cartavius Pope. Like he had running mates. Like think people like the real key. Jimmy didn't have that shit. He didn't even have a Robin. I'm telling you, this nigga don't got a Robin. You look on that team, and the first person you'll say is Bam. But Bam ain't Robin. Robin is consistent. Robin always was there for Batman.
I understand that. I feel that.
He don't got it. And look, your coach can't be your Robin. Robin got to be out here with me, beating up niggas and shit, tying them down. I don't need him being at the house being Alfred and shit, telling us you got incoming enemies. No. I need the nigga out here with me. You can't help me. What's going on out here, Spoelstra? There's nothing you can do. Your coaching can't get these niggas to put the ball in the basket. I need a nigga that can do and defend. You know, y'all didn't worry about Clay. Y'all didn't try to get nothing. That shows Jimmy. It's all like y'all gonna try to blame it on me. He looks at it like that too. Y'all not giving me no help. Ain't nobody over here bigger than me and better than me, so they gonna blame the failure on me. If we don't get out the first round, it's on me. You devaluating me. Go give me some fucking help. I carried us to 2 finals. Go give me some fucking help. It is proven that when I'm on this court, we win. Shit happens.
I said that too because at one time you had the White Howard, Carmelo Anthony, you had the Marcus Cousins out there still floating, and we needed that type of size and that shit that helps open it up for Tyler Heroes and Duncan Robinson and the Caleb Barnes.
Even the Damian Leonard in that trade. Look, you go get that Damian Leonard.
I say, man, why we ain't making no moves and trying to get none of these veterans that can really help? You know what
I said? You remember that 3-pointer? You remember that 3-pointer Jimmy shot against Boston? You know, it just rimmed out.
That was his fault.
No, this is what I'm saying. See, shit like, you know, it's same with James Harden, like at times. Like he was exhausted. This nigga is a two-way player. He's playing Boston in this game 7. He missed that shot, they win. But guess what? Maybe if he had a real motherfucking goon with him, maybe Dame Leonard get that shot. Cause we've seen him the buzzer beater niggas a million times. They make that because he can rest. He can actually go on offense and say, do your thing. Jimmy hasn't had that yet. He's always had to be the foundation of the offense. When they was winning them playoffs, he was 40 points. Oh, constantly. Drew, you can't stick me. Oh, dude from Boston, you can't. It was him. Everything was moving through him. Every point came off of him. He needs to be able to go down on offense. Guess what? Just in case he's sticking Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, he needs to be able to go on offense and say, get on him, score. Because I need to conserve it to make sure this nigga can't score right now. I want to just play some defense. He can't do that. It's kind of like how Kobe looked at when he had to go and check Paul Pierce. And then, damn, Ray Allen getting hot. Let me go check him until Ariza came back. Or until he got Ron Artest. Somebody that know how to get up in this motherfucker and battle with me. They got to show each other. You got to give to get. Like, Pat Riley got to come up out of that old school shit. And Jimmy got to, don't do the shit that everybody else do, Jimmy. Don't do the LeBron James tweet shit. Don't do the KD tweet shit. Go straight up there to Pat Riley office like a man. That's what he's used to. You got to know what you're dealing with, what generation you dealing with. He ain't in this. That nigga said that shit on TV? Oh, hell no.
Carmelo just told Jimmy he need to chill out because he said you playing with the wrong one, man. He said Pat Riley will send your ass to the Wizards, nigga.
Man, I'm telling you, man, you go to NBA Def, he'll send you to, Toronto, I don't know, nigga, one of these teams, nigga, go to the NBA Def, nigga. Like, no, it's just respect on both ends. If you would have gave Pat that respect, you shouldn't have said that. Like I said, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to hear that shit. Like, if I'm a player and a nigga gonna get an interview and you ain't even playing, they interviewing you and you like, if I was out there, so what that say we did? Like, we just garbage without your ass. Even so, why you do that to us, nigga?
That's mind-boggling. But some people, you know, in this era, they got their chip, they got their ego.
Now, to see what you're saying in this era, some things we shouldn't let go. Some things, what they call it, something
That's
we
why I
gotta
say
hold on
get
to
it
some. We
together.
gotta hold on to some morals from our past. We gotta hold on to some shit from our great grandparents and the people that came before us. We can't erase that and say, "Hey, we never really liked it, that rule," but that shit keeps us right though. We gonna keep that.
Yeah.
That should keep us focused. We ain't gonna drop that because it'll be hell around here. You know, look, I don't like the police, but look, I don't want them motherfuckers not here. You feel me? I don't like them, but hey, if we didn't have them, motherfuckers would be doing what they want. I can't have that. You got kids, all that. No, like, so it's like, hey, you got to see the point in things too. Like I said, I can give and get. It's all about, man, look, 40, man, look, Jimmy, it's a book for you. It's called 48 Laws of Power. My nigga, read that shit. Read it.
Hey, I remember that too. Like, so I agree with you on that. It's a lot of stuff that these players so used to getting their way. So it's like, man, fuck it. It's my
Yeah,
way or the highway.
Pat Riley is an earner. I would have known that. I wouldn't even have to argue with him. You know what I would have did? I would have played my ass off, injury or not. You know what I mean? I ain't even saying that. Me, so personally, I don't want to miss no games. I don't want to be put out no games. So shit, my pinky toe hurt. Nigga, ain't don't nobody know about that. Like, you know what I mean? You don't even know about that. My
You
thigh,
seen
you
how
don't
much
even know
money
my
he was
thigh
missing?
hurt, anything hurt. Like, I want to play. Like, man, if it get too bad, I'll let you know. But other than that, I want to play. Like, Jimmy should have just played and earned that. Like, you seen what I did this season? And when it came up for that extension, right then and there, Pat would have, because he would have seen you proved it. He's a prove it to me, nigga. I'm not giving you your allowance if the trash is still in the trash can. Did you take the trash out? No. Then what the fuck you right here with your hand out for? Straight up. Why are you right here talking about can I get my allowance and none of your chores is done? That's what I feel like with these NBA players. This ain't no goddamn master and slave shit. Niggas be trying to use that shit too much. Nigga, this is how this game was already made, nigga. The people upstairs is in charge. You, the player, they are paying you. You are not paying them. Yes, you helping them make money, but nigga, they can get the next talent to help them make money that don't think like you. Like, so don't do that. They changed your life before you changed theirs. They was already rich doing whatever they do outside of basketball. None of these owners who own all these basketball teams are rich because of basketball. These niggas own something that you got in your house right now. So don't start feeling equal to them niggas because after 5 years you got you a mansion. Your shit ain't on their level. You feel me? You can't fuck up $10 million and be like, ooh, it ain't nothing. That shit ain't nothing. They paying 14, they paying you, teammates, coaches, everybody. Like, come on, man. They can't, like, no. You already was in love with basketball. You was already playing it for free. Now they paying you. You starting to get an ego. Now you starting to use your talent for not helping your team. Oh, I don't feel right. I don't feel good. That's some bullshit. If anything, I'm going to use my skills to play and whoop niggas, win, beat niggas. So when I go up to that front office, you can't even say no. You can't even say no. If you say no, you the stupidest nigga in the world because I'm the best in the world, and you just said no, and I'm winning. I'm out here winning, not losing. I'm winning. That's Jimmy Problem, and I'm available. Niggas is asking for max contracts, and you're not available. Pat Riley ain't going for that shit. You can do that shit with every other team probably, but Pat Riley ain't them other motherfucking GMs and all that. He ain't going for that shit. He want to see 70-something games, 60-something games, nigga. Like, he ain't going for all that. So to me, I look at it in both ways. Both of them niggas need to come up off their high horse. Jimmy, earn your money. I know you feel like they paid you already for that shit, but it's your job regardless to win. It's your job regardless to win, bro. You can't, what the fuck? That don't even make sense. Oh, I'm gonna stop winning. I'm gonna start moping around here because I'm not getting what I want. Well, how do we usually get what we want in this world? We show out, we stunt, we leave them no choice but to pick us, right? You see a girl you want, you don't be like, oh, I'm gonna mope around because oh, she may want somebody. No, you let her know it ain't no other nigga you should be with but me, and the vice versa. Like, you don't start moping and, oh, you don't do that. You got to win that. You got to win that. You got to earn that. You got to prove that you him. You got to prove. It shouldn't be a shot of a doubt. D-Wade, when he was trying to get that last little contract, he wasn't him no more at all. He just trying to get paid in that last age, just like Jimmy. Jimmy, go back and remember how D-Wade came to Chicago, bruh, around this same time, almost around this age. He was trying to do what you doing. And you ain't even got no championships like D-Wade, nigga. You are gonna go I'm telling you, nigga, you about to go somewhere. I'm trying to think of a team you gonna go to. I don't know, nigga, but you gonna go somewhere, nigga, where they don't watch them games. Nigga might send you, look, shit, nigga might send you. I wouldn't even say Detroit. They playing good basketball, but Jimmy, you need to get that. You earn that money, bruh. You up here thinking you Steph Curry, bruh. You up here thinking you don't have a championship. It's different when you're going up there talking about, I am a 2-time champion. I'm a 3-time champion. Or I'm a champion. You don't have that to argue with. You just, all you can say is, I went to the finals and lost. That shit ain't enough for a nigga like Pat Riley that then got championships. That's used to winning champagne. Nigga used to putting hats on. You getting that Eastern Conference champagne. He used to that NBA final champagne. He ain't sipped that shit with you yet. So, like, I see it both ways. Spoelstra, you can say Spoelstra ain't that. It ain't really on, man. It ain't really on Spoelstra. You want to trade on trade Spoelstra? I don't think it's really that. I think it's just Jimmy. Jimmy, people need to see the pattern with Jimmy. Jimmy always do this with teams. When he don't get his way, it don't even if you disrespect him. If Jimmy don't get whatever he want when he want it, it don't matter. He'll go fire. He got what he want. He's straight. Once he got what he want, he playing for you. All this, he available. Once he see it's coming back around that, oh shit, I need to get what I want again. Minnesota, Philadelphia. Y'all gonna give Ben Simmons some cheese? Y'all ain't give me that shit? Oh no, I mean Tobias Harris some cheese? Oh, I'm out of here. Oh, I'm going to Minnesota. Oh, y'all gonna give Cat? Y'all gonna give Andrew Wiggins? Oh, I'll beat these niggas in practice with the second string? Oh, I'm out of here. But I'm gonna tell you this. Out of 2 of those niggas you left, one of them got a championship, and they did play a part in it. So you don't steal. You fuck up chemistry when you don't get your way. When you get your way, everything gravy. That's some kid shit. This is the real world. Every day ain't gonna be your day. Jimmy been doing this. I see the pattern. Jimmy I'm sorry, Jimmy, I ain't gonna lie. You are one of the best players in today's era. I don't look at you as one of the best players to ever play, like up there, like when I think like of the top 10, you ain't even in my top 50, bro. I'm gonna be honest, you ain't even in my top damn 50. So I don't know why you up here like over what that nigga Obama. You're trying to live beyond your means, nigga. You're trying to live beyond your means. You're trying to act like you are not a legend. You ain't a legend. You are all-star player that we will remember. But you ain't no legend to where we gonna be talking about you all the damn time. We still talk about Magic. It's like when you ain't gonna get that. You ain't won shit. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, Pat Riley can do the Kobe Bryant meme to you. When he got all black on with his suit on. Whoever was trying to troll Kobe, he just put up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 championships and nodded his head and said, shut your ass up. Pat Riley can just tell you how many championships he won. How many players listened to him and did it his way and he won. So he's not going to listen to you, somebody that didn't come to him as a winner. That's why he didn't listen to LeBron. You didn't come here as a winner, nigga. You became a winner when you came here. You got to look at that. You got to know who you're dealing with. You should have already known with Pat Riley, I got to prove. You should have known that. He ain't one of those dudes. It ain't about what you did for me last year. It's about what you did for me lately. And you ain't won no championship. He probably, look at D Wade. Gave him 3 of them things. Went to 4 of them. Went to one with Shaq. Went to 4 of them with LeBron. 1, 2. And he still said, no, I'm not giving you that money. Like, I'm not giving you that. Like, y'all want that Kobe send off. See, like, y'all think y'all up there. He wasn't even on that. He know that. D Wade know he wasn't. He tried it. Oh, let me get that cheese of the year. After everything, Kobe hurt everything, injury. Look, we gonna pay Kobe. Real legendary shit. 5-time champion. You should have known who you was dealing with. So I don't feel bad for you. D Wade, everybody know you don't come out. Pat Riley is not the dude that you come out with no public issues. Y'all niggas need to talk in private. We should know y'all business, bro. We should know what goes on in y'all meetings. Get it right. The whole NBA need to get it right. Adam Silver. Everybody's getting traded and fired. Adam Silver need to be fired. He's not running the NBA right. It starts at the real top. This dude don't know how to promote the league or do anything with the league. The in-season tournament, that should be held after the season is over for the teams that didn't make it in the playoffs. Use that for the number 1 draft pick. Use that in-season tournament for the number 1 draft pick. And whoever else wherever you land, if you the runner-up, you get the 2nd pick. That's how you keep fans in tune too. For whoever feel like, oh, my team ain't in the playoffs, I ain't gonna watch it. Think about if they would have had the in-season tournament used as the number 1 draft pick. Like, if you win this, fuck that $1 million. To hell with that. If we can think about it, if Wembyana, all you had to do was win the damn in-season tournament, but after season tournament for the number 1 draft pick, Wembyana. You know how them teams would have been playing exciting basketball like it's a playoff championship because you're getting a generational talent. That's what they need to use that tournament for. For whenever it's a generational talent coming through, hey, you could be 2-0, you could be 0-82. But if you win this this after season tournament, you can still get the number 1 draft pick. That's only for the teams that didn't make the playoffs. And you run that tournament all the way up until it's time for the playoffs. And that's how you keep people in tune to basketball. That's how you get people ready for the playoff atmosphere, because those dudes going to be dying out there to get the number 1 draft pick so they can change their franchise life. Adam Silver's an idiot. I didn't go to school for this shit. I could just see it because I love basketball. I know how to make that shit prosper. Again, man, appreciate my boy Ticket, man. He been spitting these facts, spitting these rhymes, destroying niggas like Kendrick on the mic. So, I see y'all in the comments. This Trey right here cooking. Heel, it's me, this Trey Knights. Trey Knights, that's my channel. You'll see it if you look me up. I'm just being real. It ain't even about, it's just laziness, it's spoiledness. We see it in our own homes with our kids. We know who the hard-working kid is, and we know the one that's spoiled. Like, these niggas is spoiled. They don't want to work for anything. It's just like how we done lost. If you didn't have Google Maps, some of us wouldn't even know how to get to places. I remember hearing my mom and dad just call the business and be like, "What's y'all cross streets?" And they knew how to get there. There wasn't no damn Google Maps. Don't cut your own. You know what you can do. The reason why we seen some of the best, Isaiah Thomas scoring what 20-something points after he sprung his ankle. Why? Because he didn't do some Anthony Davis shit. Anthony Davis will never do no shit like that. You know why? Because if you thump that nigga in his ear too goddamn hard, he's getting up out of there. I appreciate you, Ticket, man. And shout out to the chat, man. Let's bring basketball back. And that's on the real basketball. Don't let our kids grow up off this stupid shit. You see your kids shooting from the half court. Your son ain't gonna make the NBA. Good looking out, Ticket, man. Appreciate everybody, James, everybody. We got to holler again and all that. And once again, to anybody, rest in peace to my nigga LB, man. Damn. Rest in peace, bro.
Who that running in your crib is the big old folks. The big old folks. The big old folks. The NBA is a joke, Jimmy. Ain't one SHIT like most of these boys playing in the NBA. Always talking. It's horrible. Yeah, I guess you could somewhat say that, but I kind of, I'm on both sides. I'm more so on Pat Riley and also Jimmy Butler's side because more so you really got to think about it. You know, with Jimmy Butler, when he was taking your team to the finals, Pat Riley, you really did absolutely nothing. In my honest to God opinion, to more so give him a player on the Miami Heat to take him over the hump, hopefully to win the finals. That's just my personal opinion. I get it. You didn't want to trade to get Damian Leonard because he's an aging player. He's a small guard that can't play absolutely no defense. He's not that great of a playmaking type of point guard, which makes absolutely 100% sense. But I still believe and felt like they could have done something. But Pat Riley, pulled the Uno card right back at him because he see Jimmy Butler's getting older. He's 35. People keep forgetting that. I don't know if this year he turns 36, but he's 35, about to turn 36, or he probably just turned 35, one or two. And why would I give you a max contract? 4 years later, you're gonna be damn near 40. So I get it. I get it. Jimmy Butler, he wants out. He sees no improvement. He sees absolutely no improvement in his team in a way. Even though if Jimmy Butler did 100% play, I think this Miami Heat team, they'll damn near be like a fifth or sixth seed at best. They'll beat Boston. Absolutely hell no. Boston got their confidence up like a motherfucker, bro. They went to the finals and they won. That's the confidence booster. They gonna feel like they got the biggest nuts in the world now. Ain't nobody can stop them, bro. Seems like everyone left. I'm about to dip too in a minute. Man, someone put some in the comments. That's what I'm saying, Cam. That's a fact. No, we gotta be honest, dude. Whether you agree with it or not, whether you think of injuries, whether you think of luck, whether you think here or there, he did. Whether you think the Eastern Conference is a weak ass conference, which I do agree with that. The East is weak. He took the team to the finals. No one had expectations that the Miami Heat was gonna go in the NBA Finals in 2020. Nobody, in my opinion. I had Boston. We had Milwaukee. We had we had surprising as it is, Philadelphia in 2020 even too, but they got swept that year. So those are the teams we really had coming out the East, in my personal opinion. I mean, you probably could say Miami, but and that ain't no disrespect to Bam Adebayo either. He a great player. He's more so an all-star player in my opinion. He an all-star. I think he should have probably won Defensive Player of the Year award. It's kind of crime that he doesn't have one. But Tyler Hero, he's a good player too. He's young, he's energetic. He's a good shooter. He making Miami looking like a good team right now. Not the best of the best, but they're a 6th seed right now. I think 7th seed in the East. So he making it look okay. I'm not saying they're top 4 seed or anything. Yep. Let me see what else. They haven't brought him anyone but Kyle Larry. What you expect Kyle big butt ass twerking ass freaking Buffalo beluga whale ass butt to do? Kyle Larry was out his prime when Kawhi Leonard left. Kawhi Leonard helped his game. DeMar DeRozan helped his game. Look what he's doing in Philly now. Nothing. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Now he got high. He somewhat got IQ. I guess you can say that. That's really it. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Jimmy Butler took a whole team I won't say bums. Jimmy, because Bam Adebayo is a great player. Tyler Hero, but you got to give him a star type of player, superstar player. Because in my opinion, Jimmy Butler, he's a great number 2, and he did show that he can also probably be a number 1 because he took a team to the finals. In my honest to God opinion, Jimmy Butler before this year was a top 10, top 5 player in the NBA because he did something a lot of people have not done. He took his team to the finals 2 times, not 1 time, 2 times with no superstar top player. But I don't know why the media don't ever mention that because he better than Joel Embiid. You want to be honest? Yeah. He better than Embiid. He better than some other players in the league right now because he took his team to the finals. You know, do I still think Jimmy Butler can contribute to a team? Absolutely, in my opinion, yes, I do. But Jimmy Butler does have a history of, yeah, he better than Kevin Love. He better than a whole lot of players. Just do with the strength of him taking his team to the finals 2 times. 2 times. But the thing with Jimmy, he does have a history of being a locker room cancer in Minnesota. Philly too. Philly in a way too, in my honest opinion. He has a way of being disgruntled when he's mad. Very, very like certain times like disrespectful, you know what I mean? So I see that's definitely why I don't want my team to get him, the Milwaukee Bucks. So I'm just saying he has a history of that. But at this moment, man, he wants to get traded, I believe, possibly anywhere or probably a contender. People keep stating Golden State. I don't know about Golden State. My thing with Golden State, in my opinion, is not bad, but I don't want to give away Kuminga. Steve Kerr should give that man more minutes as we speak. Cause I do feel like he has potential. I'm not saying he's gonna be a superstar player, but he's pretty good, man. In my opinion, he's good. He got better in his shooting. He's getting more so a flow of the offense. He looks stronger. So I don't think that'll be a good idea if they trade Kuminga. Even Wiggins. I swear to God, I keep Andrew Wiggins, bro. I don't care what no man says. I keep them 16 points. Because I do think Andrew Wiggins is somewhat valuable. In my honest to God opinion. I swear to God, I do. I swear to God, I truly do believe he is somewhat valuable. In my opinion, I keep both of them just because they're younger. They're just more so younger. So I will not rush to make that deal with Jimmy Butler. If I was going to stay, I'd probably go ahead and try to get DeAndre Fox, but we'll just see how that arrange goes. And that's my opinion. I'll do little small trades here and there for Golden State to prepare to get DeAndre Fox. In my opinion, I don't know. Okay, you want to trade one player, Wiggins, but you either got to keep Wiggins and then trade Kuminga, or keep Kuminga and then trade Wiggins. So they can do that. Warriors need a center. That's true too. Go get one from the G League then. Fuck it. What else you got? What else you got left to lose? Go get one from G League if you need a center. You can't get one for a trade or nothing. Go get go get one in the G League. What's another play they got? It won't fit. You don't think it'll fit? Okay. Probably I'm biased because I want my Bucks to get him. But okay. But I'm saying, Jimmy, what a team. Oh, okay. I'm gonna bring it up. I don't want him in my team, which is Milwaukee. But the Milwaukee Bucks, I do not want Jimmy Butler. I do not want Jimmy Buckets at all with my Milwaukee Bucks team. But I will admit this: with the 2 teams that he does bring that we're hearing he may get traded to, possibly, he brings defense. I give you that. He does bring defense. He's very defensive mindset. It when he's on the offensive side of the ball, he gets his buckets regardless, right? He can somewhat play in the offense with your best player. I seen it when he did it with Joel Embiid and freaking what's the other guy? Simmons, a guy who can't even shoot, right? So if you was able to play and utilize your game and still get a good 17 points here and there against those two bum heads, man, I give it. Then you damn right know he can damn near play in any system in a way. Not calling him Kevin Durant because he has a nice mid range game. he could be a great third option. He could be a great third option for Milwaukee, more so Milwaukee, or even second in some games. 'Cause I can definitely see when Dame he has his slumps in some games, especially in the playoffs. I can definitely see when he. What's up, Mr. Moss? I don't know. I came in real late and it took me a long time for Ticket to let me to add me on here. Um, and then I just came back to this tab and I seen that he added me, but everyone was gone and quiet, so I just started speaking. It's still live, so Ticket TV. I don't know if you're hearing or not. I don't know you make another video, but Mr. Mass is in the back. He wants to speak. Yeah. So like I said, Milwaukee. Yeah, like I said, Damian Lillard here and there, he can be a third option. Um, in certain games, in certain moments, because in some moments he flops a little bit here and there. You know, when if that three is not going in, what and he can't make free throws. In some cases, I gotta say it foul bait. What else is he useful for? You know, because he's not that great of a maker. He's not a true point guard. He's just a shooting guard trapped in the point guard's body. That's really it. You know what I mean? So yeah, he's small in size, so I can definitely see Jimmy Butler being a third option for that team. But like I said, it's just the personality he'll bring, the divaness he'll bring possibly that he did at other teams like Minnesota, like being disgruntled in Philadelphia, and just like now in Miami a little bit. But I somewhat agree with them. I'm somewhat more on Jimmy Butler's side because Pat Riley was not entirely, in my opinion, doing his job right. You could have possibly gave him a better piece for that team. That's all I'm saying. And you don't want to pay him either. I mean, it's running in the room. Jimmy Butler's not the dumbest guy in the world. He can tell and see you do not want to pay him. So hey, you took this team to the finals 2 times. Even though you didn't win it, you want to trade you one out, so be it. And I'm saying it's possible though. It's possible. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. That trade, I mean, but the one thing about Miami, they're gonna do some bullshit. They want more. If Milwaukee and Golden State calls, I bet if Pat Riley, if the Golden State Warriors call Pat Riley to acquire Jimmy Butler, I bet he wants Andrew Wiggins and Kuminga and probably some 2 second-round picks. Golden State ain't giving that up. Like I said, you got to keep one or the other. You either trade Wiggins and keep Kuminga, or trade Kuminga and keep Wiggins. I'm more so probably. Let me. It depends. Should Golden State keep Wiggins or keep Kuminga? Which one? Which one will you guys do? Which one will you do, Cam? Which one will you do, Ant? In the comments, will you trade Wiggins or would you trade Kuminga? You got to make a trade, not for just for Jimmy Butler, for anybody, any player. Which one would you give up? Because I honestly got like both. Pat Riley is treating Jimmy like a slave. You can say that. But hey, at least Jimmy Butler fighting back though. He trying to run away. Django, what Django? He Django. He Django. Django. You trade Wiggins, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Shoot, I'd love to have him on the Bucks. I swear to God. That's what we need. That's what Milwaukee needs. We need Andrew Wiggins. I keep saying we need Wiggins in my honest to God opinion. Cause I swear to God. Oh, everyone trade Wiggins. Shit. Let me look up this man's stats real quick. My Congolese brother. He from Congolese. Okay. He's 6'7". Okay. I thought he was like 6'8". Kind of strong as a bitch. Okay. 6'6". Oh my goodness, this nigga Jonathan Kuminga the truth, man. He's averaging 16 points coming off the bench, I think. Yeah, that nigga the truth, man. Fuck all that shit. I did not know he was doing all that. But I believe it will be a 3 or 4 team trade because Chicago's shopping too. Okay, Cam. Well, he called D Wade bluff and he ended up leaving Miami when he really wanted to spend his whole career in there. Yep. But why would Pat Riley keep him if he's being disgruntled in the team? He's making these comments on post game saying he's unhappy and he's suspended for 7 days. You gotta trade him. Cause if I'm Jimmy, man, shoot, and and I don't think Jimmy may come back. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he may come back, but we'll see. What's up? Love the content watching from Jamaica. Jimmy is the victim in this. Okay. What's up then? Are you in Jamaica right now? That's good. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful, beautiful country, beautiful people, man. You're right about that. Jimmy is the victim in this. You could say that. Listen, I'm more so kind of on Jimmy's side. Like I said, I'm more so kind of on his side. Because that's your superstar play. Honestly, God, that's your superstar player. That's your best player on that team. You had to give him the requirements and the pieces for him to, to go even further than the finals and win it. You know what I mean? Because some of those, they really got lucky just due because of injuries, in my opinion. Injuries and just being in the right time at the right place. And Jimmy Butler was getting buckets. Like I said, I feel like they should have went all out to get a superstar type of player and let Jimmy be a second option, or he could possibly be, it really depends. I understand Pat Riley did not rush to get Damian Lillard. I respect that. At first, I was kind of disgruntled and mad at Pat Riley for not going with the trade, but as I look now, that was a great decision from Pat Riley. That was a great decision from Pat Riley. I got to give it to him. I remember everybody was saying go get Damian Lillard. Even Jimmy Butler was saying go get Damian Lillard. Everybody was saying to go get Dame. The Miami should just rush to get Dame, but he did not rush to do that trade. And I graceful. That just shows you Pat Riley knows basketball. That's what I'm saying, Jonathan. He's not. How can he be? I watch Dame. If the shots are not going in, what else does he bring to the game? He's not that tall. He's 6 foot. He's 6'1" or 2 at best, but probably 6'1". He can't he's not that great a defender because he's small. And the threes are not going in. What else can he bring? If he's not foul baiting, what else can he bring? Do I like Dame? I don't hate Dame on my team. I like him. But I just gotta state the truth. I gotta be honest, bro. I gotta be honest. That's what I'm saying. I want Andrew Wiggins. I want Andrew Wiggins. But you also gotta understand the fact that's true. That's true, Simon. You can't doubt Jimmy's mentality. They wasted his prime years with a subpar team. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, though. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I stated Jimmy my favorite player, really underrated. Jimmy better than all the players that had to go play with other stars. Jimmy did it by himself. And if Dame was with Jimmy would not want to leave. So you really think Dame's that much of a changer for Miami? Because you do know what they had probably had to trade away to get him, right? Portland they wanted Bam. If you trade away Bam, oh my goodness, that team will be no. Jimmy just want help. Okay, it depends. It depends. I mean, because soon if they did get if let's just say if Miami did get Damian Lillard, that's a championship contending team. Well, but just the pieces what they have to get him, because Bam is gone. Tyler Hero's probably gone too. Or they could keep Tyler Hero. No, trade Tyler Hero and make something out of nothing. Because I would have done everything in my power to keep Bam Adebayo. I would have done everything in my power to keep Bam Adebayo. Miami has no point guard. That's true. But they ain't no real point guard. I told you he's a shooting guard trapping a point guard's body. Jimmy no rings acting like a clown. Okay. Done. Ivan talk about La Bum and they was shopping hero before. That's what I'm saying. If that's the case, you probably have no choice to trade Tyler Hero or give it some of your picks away. I would have done that because that could easily be a 3-team trade. Easily. You seen what the Bucks did to get him? No, they did give away some picks. Never mind. Shit, I forgot. I just think we should not have traded all of that to get Damian Leonard. That's my opinion. Jimmy buckets. Yeah, but I'm with Django, man. I'm with Jimmy Butler. I'm with Django. You know, but it's too late now. Pat Riley can't pay him. You give him a 3-4 year contract. He's 40 years old now. So if you was in Pat Riley's shoes, what would you done in this year? Not like right now. You pay him? I doubt it. You trade him. You got no choice to rebuild and see what you can do with Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero. Bucks should have never got rid of Drew. That's what I'm saying, but it's too late now. Shoot, I mean, how you donate for ticket? Bro, his cap shot's right there. Go donate to him. A1 athletes. I don't get how the NBA is constructed. They pay you for no hard work, just what you can do for me. That's sports in general. That's just not the NBA. Shoot, you should go look at the NFL. Go look at the NFL. One bad kick to the kneecap, nigga. You done. You cut. Jim Jones gonna say, "Get your niggas." Not Jim Jones, Jerry Jones. And you out of Candyland, nigga. You out of Candyland. Jimbo say, "See, I praise." Who's this new who's this new A1 athletes? Hey, who's Hey, man. Hey, Jimbo say, you supposed to praise my work. You supposed to say, I pay my workers. I pay my workers. When they go work, I pay them good. Real good. So don't you come over here talking to my slaves, trying to give them that freedom talk. Freedom. I pay them good. I feed them good. Yeah, boy. You pay him good, all right. Everyone has a bad playoff. Anthony. Okay. Drew got cooked. Pat Riley never praised Jimmy. That was the reference. Oh, Jimbo. You said Jimbo. I thought you meant it like a racist slave master or something like that. One of them coon Negroes would be like, "Oh yeah, his boss. He pays us workers goods." You know what I'm talking about? You say Jimbo. I was like, who the fuck is Jimbo? Pat Riley. I never heard a man call Pat Riley Jimbo. Nigga, that better be a nickname or something, bro. Shout out to Big Face Coffee. Oh, that's Jimmy? Yeah, okay. Yeah. That was a turning point when he told him to shut up. I agree. Exactly. Pat Riley told that man to shut the hell up. Notice that he never told Shaq that. I don't know if he did or didn't. Notice how I don't think he ever. You ain't see the video, LOL. Jimmy needs to opt in and get that from them. Get them. Okay. Okay. You must ain't see the video. Jimbo is crazy. Pat Riley once again runs off a superstar. Yeah, honestly, guy, you could say Jimmy Butler is a superstar, whether you like it or not. Because Listen, he took a team to the finals and Eastern Conference Finals. We just gotta be honest, man. We just gotta truly be honest to God, man. If a player, if I don't listen, I don't know if Jimmy Butler. It's because Jimmy Butler is not as popular. He's not as marketable. He's not I don't know. Doesn't put up that many great points in the regular season. Doesn't have that many. You know, doesn't have like doesn't average like 35 points a game in the regular season or anything like that. But man, bro, we just got to be honest, man. We just got to be honest. If you go to the playoffs and dominate like that, you take your team to the finals 2 times. I'm sorry, you're a superstar. To me, you're a superstar. To me. For some other people, they different. They're weird. They don't know shit about basketball. They call these other guys superstars. But this guy right here, he took his team to the finals 2 times. Man, stop it. But these guys want to call these players who never. Man, I'm gonna roast the shit out of him when I get the chance, bro. I swear to God, man. Should I do it, guys? Should I do it? Should I roast this nigga? Should I do it? Put in the comments. Should I get on this nigga's ass? Ass tapping. Yeah, you can say that, Jonathan. The turning point is Jimmy asked for help plenty of times. Pat ignored him. My mind, Jimmy been wanting to leave Pat. 5 years, nobody's going. Yeah, this moment, you right, Quest. Who will go to Miami now? they gonna go to Orlando. They gonna go to Orlando Magic. You see how the Magic looking? Orlando Magic. Oh, Jimmy just wanted his money. Hey, Jimmy, go to Orlando, nigga. I'll talk to my injured nigga. Fuck them niggas. Jimmy just don't want to leave Miami. That's what it look like. He don't want to leave Florida. My fault. He don't want to leave Florida. Oh man, that'd be a championship team. If you ask me, Orlando's already a championship team to begin with. Paolo Banchero is he gonna be a superstar, man. I'm telling you right now. He's the next. And somehow the media don't tend to speak about this kid, man. What's him and Franz Wagner? That's Franz Wagner. He from Germany. He from Germany. So I ain't saying nothing wrong. Paulo Banchero P5 and Frank's one Eckstein also for Eckstein Heights. Yeah. For Germany, boy, Franz Wagner, the Wagner brothers. Man, that's a great duo. Underrated duo. That nigga's a baller, man. Him, Franz Wagner, and Paulo, man, those 2 guys just need to be healthy, man. That's it. And they have everything. They got great defense. They're young, they're youthful, and they're hungry. And Paulo finally coming back. I think he came back yesterday. He'll come in today. He's gonna play against my Bucks, hopefully. And we're gonna see what that team look like. And I bet my life on it. They may beat the living dog shit out of Milwaukee. You know why? They got no athleticism. They got no quickness. They got no elusiveness. The only athletic player on that team is goddamn Giannis, nigga. John Horst. Yo, ticket?
Yeah, what up, man? I'm in this joint, man.
Yo,
I gotta watch my language, bro. I'm trying to respect the platform. What up, fellas? What up, man? Who is it speaking, bro?
Hakeem.
What up, Hakeem? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Hey, you can talk, man. Talk your stuff, man.
Yeah, you was lightweight cooking on some things, but I'm gonna get pushed back on a few things. I don't blame Pat Riley, bro. I mean, listen, this narrative that Jimmy Butler took the Heat to the finals, I'm not buying that, bro. I mean, Gordon Dragic led them in scoring, Bam led them in rebounds, Jimmy led them in points in the finals, but up into the finals, Gordon Dragic in 2020 led them in scoring, and Bam was their best rebounder and defensive player. In their second title run, I thought Bam was their best all-around player. And so, again, a lot of people aren't going to agree with that statement, and that's okay. But I never looked at Jimmy Butler as just a superstar player. I think he has some intangibles and some qualities of a superstar, but his individual game.
What about a second option?
What about his second option? What's your point?
If he's do you think he'll be a good second option?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay,
yeah. I
okay,
mean,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. And we come on this thing, bro. And I listen. I mean, I hold myself accountable. I killed LeBron James for getting to the finals and not winning. I'm not praising Jimmy Butler for getting there and not winning. We don't praise second place, bro. I'm old school. Either you win the chip or job's not done, like Kobe Bryant said in 2009. So I don't care what he did up until the finals getting there. They didn't win. He didn't get the job done. Period. So listen, bro. I mean, I think Trey said it best, bro. Pat Riley has cachet. Pat Riley has championships. Pat Riley's been around some of the greatest players of all time. And I got to correct you real quick too, bro. It's on record. Shaq and Pat Riley have been in a very heated debate. Pat Riley threw Shaq out of practice one time. I heard that from a very, very close, reliable source who's here in Sacramento covering the Kings. And back in those days, he was covering the Miami Heat. And so that's been well documented and it's been confirmed by ex
no,
Heat
no. I
players.
stated, I stated that Pat Riley did it in public when was the
Oh, you use the word
when was
public?
live,
Okay.
live.
Well, I missed
Everyone,
that part then.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Well,
stated
I
that.
mean,
I didn't say
but
behind the
okay.
scenes because
Okay.
he probably
Well,
did it behind the scenes.
okay. Well, check this out then. Um, if if Jimmy Butler is going to tweet or whatever he did and say, if I was playing the Knicks or whoever they were playing, they would have won, then he's out of line. He's out of pocket, right? That's why, bro, Pat Riley's old school. If you're not playing and you can't contribute, shut the hell up, period, bro. And so what's wrong with Pat Riley calling Jimmy Butler to the table? I mean,
Well,
listen, that's what's wrong. Hold on, bro. This is why the NBA is going down in ratings, bro. You got too many players dictating certain things on teams that shouldn't be dictating. Who is Jimmy Butler to be making some outlandish statement like that, right? And so Pat Riley had to reel him back in, humble his dumb ass, and say, "Hold on, bro. If you're not playing on the court contributing, just shut the hell up. You can't help us, so just shut the hell
well,
up."
I
And
think
again, bro, and
go ahead, go ahead.
listen, bro, and again, I'm not mad at Jimmy's confidence because I'll never hate on somebody's confidence and thinking what they can do. All I'm saying is this: like I come from an era where guys kept it to themselves. They let their game speak for itself, and if they're not playing, then they're not in a position to speak or talk about anything on the court if they can't contribute on the court. And so, why are we acting surprised about who Pat Riley is? This is the same dude who let LeBron James walk. So you think he's going to ante up to Jimmy Butler? Absolutely not, bro.
No, I
Absolutely
agree.
not.
I
And
agree.
But
so,
I can't front though, man.
what up, Herm? What up, my brother?
What's good, bro? Pat Riley has done a terrible job for the last 5 years for us building on what he could have had in Miami. He failed taking advantage of Jimmy Butler over exceeding his expectations. He could have easily traded Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson right after that 2020 run to bolster up their roster,
Uh
to
huh.
to maximize Bam better, to maximize what you had left for Jimmy Butler, and probably could have won a title. But instead, he stuck with those. He stuck with Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero too damn long, and they been down here ever since. Jimmy Butler can't do that heroic shit every damn year. So I see the frustration. They had opportunities that they probably could have got a few
What
players.
players are you talking about, Herm? What players
It was
could they
after
have
20
traded for Tyler and Duncan?
after 2020. After 2020,
Uh
I
huh.
think at the time it was supposedly they were supposed to go after a nigga that you hate, a nigga that you don't respect, really, in James Harden. They was gonna go after him.
James Harden.
Now I'm just naming the nigga after 2020. But then
Woo. Okay. Come
But
on, bro.
then, but then Jimmy Butler wanted them to push for Joel Embiid as well, a nigga that I don't respect because he ain't been past the second round. But I
Uh
think
huh.
Joel Embiid, I think Joel Embiid in Miami would have been good though. I think he would have. I think he would have had more success in
Oh,
Miami
you mean injury
than he
prone?
would.
You mean injury prone, soft,
Hey, he
soft
might
ass
be
Joel
healthier
Embiid?
in that warm
Come
weather.
on,
He
bro.
might be healthier
Come
in
on.
that warm weather. But man, but Pat Riley failed the Miami Heat and most definitely failed Jimmy Butler. I don't want to get out that motherfucker too. Man, look, I done
I don't
over
agree with that,
exceeded
Herm.
expectations. I carried us to the finals 2 out of the
No,
last
he
5
did not,
years.
Herm. No, he did not
Yes,
carry
he
them nowhere,
did.
bro.
Yes, he
You was the
did.
Gordon
main
Dragic
character,
led them
man.
in
You were the
scoring.
leader.
Yes, he.
Bam was your
Lee,
best defensive player, man. He was
so
not.
scoring,
He
so
didn't
scoring is
carry
the
them
end
though.
all be all. So
No, no, no,
scoring
no,
is
no,
the
no.
end
I
all
just
be all. And
Herm.
Dragic
I
can't play
mentioned
a lick of
defense.
defense. And
I
Dragic can't play
mentioned,
a lick of defense.
bro. Hold
So
on, bro.
scoring
I
the end
mentioned
all be
defense.
all. I just
No,
want
no,
to know. So
scoring.
it's the end all be
It's
all.
not. No, 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 no. It's not.
Jimmy
But
Butler
Bam
was the
was their
most
best two-way.
important player on that team.
Okay, okay, well, okay, Herm. I mean, I can go to a lot of championship teams and say, oh, Bruce Bowen, Manu Ginobili, JJ Barrera, Jason Terry. Those are
Now you capping about that.
important players, but those aren't the
You
best
capping.
players. I mean, Butler to me was not clear cut the best player. To me, he wasn't. He
Chauncey
wasn't, bro.
Chauncey Billups was
He
Finals
wasn't.
MVP, but he wasn't
Was
the
he the
leading
best player?
scorer. He wasn't the leading scorer.
And he wasn't the best player
But he won Finals MVP, right? So you can't go out with
because he
somebody
played good.
leading the team and scoring.
Because he
And he was
played
the
good in the
best player.
series. He played good in the
Dragic was not the
series.
best player for Miami, bro.
I didn't say. Listen, I never said Dragic was
Jimmy
the best
Butler was
player,
the best player for
but
Miami.
I'm not using the phrase Jimmy carried the Heat. I can't do that, bro.
He did.
Listen, you're
He
not
did.
carrying nobody when you're not even the leading scorer on your team. So he's not carrying nothing. He may be a pretty good piece of the puzzle, but carrying is Michael Jordan with the Bulls, right? Averaging 30 and Pippen averaging
Mr.
17.
Miles.
That's carrying. Come on,
Mr.
Herm.
Miles. Did you
Yes,
think the
sir.
Miami Heat for those 2 years that made it to the finals was gonna make it to the NBA finals?
No, I didn't. Honestly, no, I didn't.
So what I'm saying is facts then. I'm saying that they over exceeded expectations. Jimmy Butler over
Oh, I
exceeded
agree. No,
his
listen,
own
I agree. They
expectations.
did.
And guess
Listen,
what?
I
If
agree. They
Pat
did. The
Riley,
Heat team
if
did.
Pat Riley, if he was the genius that he is, and I think
Uh
he is, why in the fuck he didn't make a major move
huh.
to improve the Miami Heat to make them a legit contender instead of them over exceeding expectations to make it to the damn
I
finals,
do
knowing
agree.
damn
They
well you're gonna
over.
get your ass kicked.
I do agree. They overachieved. But you said it best. They meaning Gordon, Bam, Tyler, and Jimmy. It wasn't that Jimmy overachieved. No, the Heat overachieved.
Jimmy
And so
did
you're right.
overachieve
I
as a
agree.
player, he did.
You're right. And so did Bam, Tyler, Gordon, Dragic. Yeah, I agree with you.
But
I agree.
I think Bam actually can be better than what he is. But you want to know why he
I
had a
agree with that too.
standstill? He doesn't have a point guard that can get him great
Well,
looks
he's
and
also
get
playing.
him
He's
going.
also playing out of position. I
And
mean, he's also
you
playing out
got
of
a nigga
position.
like Tyler Hero. He ain't gonna facilitate it and get guys
No, he
involved.
ain't. No, he ain't. He ain't.
And end of the day, man, Pat Riley chose Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson over everybody else, bro. That's just the honest God truth. He rolled with them white boys, and guess what? The
Well,
white boys
listen,
follow
listen,
suit.
bro.
Follow
I find
suit.
it. I find it funny, and everywhere Jimmy has gone, he's been the issue, and so I gotta look at him. He's a common denominator. Everywhere he's gone and been, he's caused issues, and so I'm going to be consistent. And I'm not saying that Pat Riley doesn't take no blame because he does. He's not perfect in the situation,
He get
but Jimmy,
100% of the blame.
100% of the blame to
Yes,
Pat
Pat Riley
Riley.
gets 100%.
Oh no! Oh
When,
no!
when,
Jimmy gets like
when
60%.
you, especially after that
No,
second
hell no.
finals, when you see that you got a gritty, grind, hard nosed team that's gonna play hard, you got
Uh huh.
guys that do the small things, but the common two denominators that fall short of shit is Duncan Robinson and Tyler Hero, and you still want to hold on to them motherfuckers because you got these high hopes for them. He a damn fool. And Pat Riley
Duncan Robinson
straight
actually
up
played
failed the
well.
Heat. He straight up failed taking advantage of Jimmy Butler. He failed
Take
improving
advantage
Bam
of Jimmy Butler.
Adebayo because Bam Adebayo hasn't really improved that much due to Pat Riley not bringing in certain talent there. Man, look, man. He failed Eric Spoelstra as well.
Duncan
Eric
Robinson
Spoelstra
actually
been
played
coaching his
well
ass off,
for
and
some
he ain't
for
got
some
shit to
strange
show.
reason. For some strange reason, Duncan Robinson in the postseason, he's actually when he's
He
played,
only had
he's
one
actually
good postseason.
he
He only
he's
had one
actually
good
played
postseason.
he's actually played well. But listen, I mean, Jimmy Butler ain't no all world player. He cool. He ain't nothing special. So I mean, that's cool. I mean, listen, I don't. I think Pat Riley is doing the right thing. Get his ass up out of here. reload, retool, and see what happens. I mean, listen, Jimmy Butler ain't all that, bro. To me, he ain't no superstar. Never been a superstar. Listen, he's a very intense, aggressive, physically, mentally, and his aura and his mentality comes off the wrong way to certain guys. I get it. Sometimes guys not gonna like it. And listen, I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing because some of the best players you don't like. I get it, but he's go the way Jimmy Butler operates on the court, and I can only assume around the building, from what I've been told, is that he thinks he's better than what he is. Like you can't walk around the organization and do all these nonsense things and you ain't got no championship to back up what you're doing. Like the things that he's been doing and done, those are things that champions do and get away with. He's not a champion. So my advice is calm down. And
He
Pat Riley
probably
is
will
humble.
be. He probably will be
Well,
if
we don't
Pat
go off for
Riley
probably
stay
would
being
be, bro.
fair.
We don't
Pat
go
Riley's
off.
been one of the worst
He
GMs.
got the two
Been
NBA
one.
finals,
Been
Herm.
one of the
Bro,
worst.
hold on.
Been one
He
of the
got the
worst
two
front
NBA.
office people for the last 5 years.
He got the two NBA finals. He had two chances to be champion. He didn't get it done. So he didn't. So
They
based
wasn't
off
go. They
y'all,
wasn't go. They wasn't go beat no damn
what do you
Detroit
mean? It went
Pistons
6 games.
and beat
It
the
went.
Lakers. You out your damn
They
mind? They
couldn't beat
wasn't
the
gonna win them
Lakers.
series.
They
No.
it went 6 games. He couldn't be.
Yeah.
He couldn't
And
get it
guess
done.
what? You wanna know why? Jimmy Butler had them had 40-point triple doubles
Can I ask you a
in those
question?
games.
Can I ask you a question? If Dirk
In those
Nowitzki
games, he
beat,
had 40-point triple doubles.
If Dirk Nowitzki beat the 2011 Heat, then why can't Jimmy beat the 2020 Lakers?
Dirk Nowitzki, first of all, is a better
Uh huh.
overall player and more
Oh, okay.
gifted than Jimmy Butler.
So
But
why are
for
we putting?
two,
Oh, okay, cool then. So then, if that's the case, then why are we putting Jimmy Butler on a superstar level with Dirk Nowitzki?
I mean,
Why?
but even
That's my point. That's my point.
Dirk Nowitzki ain't get two 40-point game triple doubles in the finals either.
I don't care about
Yeah,
the total points.
yeah,
I care about when you
yeah,
score the points.
yeah.
I don't care about the total points term. I care about when you score the
Okay.
points. And again, the Miami Heat went to 2 finals and Jimmy couldn't bring one home. And so he's had a chance to put a ring on his finger and he didn't get the job
Do
done,
you
bro.
think the
That's
Miami
it.
Heat?
That's
Did you
it.
honestly believe the Miami Heat was better than the Lakers and the Nuggets?
It's not about being better, bro. It's about
I'm
will.
asking you the real, bro.
No, no,
In
I didn't.
that the
But that's
case,
not
you
the
need to
measuring
get
stick.
Allen Iverson. Then that means you need to
That's not
get
the measuring
AI.
stick. You ain't got to be a better team to win the series, bro.
Nah,
Sometimes great players
all right.
overcome better
So
teams.
AI
That's
needs
why
to
you're
get cooked.
great.
So AI needs to get cooked for getting a gentleman swept by Shaq and Kobe. Then
I never praise the Sixers, bro. Listen. AI didn't get it done. I've never praised AI for just getting there. And again,
that's
individual
disingenuous,
greatness.
though. That's
Individual
disingenuous.
greatness says this, bro. Get me to the finals, even though I'm up against a better team. Just get me there, and then let my greatness outshine with what they do. Jimmy got there, right, and he didn't get it done. That's it, bro. It's okay. He didn't
He
get it
had
done.
historic games in those finals too.
Well, listen, bro. Listen.
But his
Then
team
guess
wasn't
what?
good
It's four
enough.
out of
And you wanna
seven.
know why?
You got to win 4 out of 7, not
Because
2 out of 7.
Riley failed them. Pat Riley
He
had
got
to make
how
his
he
move.
failed him, and he got to the finals.
Nigga, it wasn't because of no Pat Riley. It's because the Heat as a team overachieved.
Herm, he had they got 2 games, but unfortunately, it's the best out of 7. He had to get 4 out of 7, not 2 out of 7, and he didn't get it done, bro. I mean, like, what are we doing? Jimmy is a diva. Jimmy ain't getting it done, bro.
How he's a diva and
It's
wet
been well
again.
documented, Herm. I mean, it's been well documented. He's definitely a diva. I mean, we know that for a fact. He's a diva. Come on.
Pat Riley is a failure. That's well documented too.
He's a
For the last
bro.
5 years, they've
Okay,
been
okay.
cooking Pat.
Okay. So you saying for the past 5 years, you're saying Pat Riley's a failure?
He's been terrible.
He's been terrible.
What
Okay,
has he
listen.
what has he done? What great moves he made within the last 5 years, Mom?
He hasn't made. He has. So every time a team doesn't get it done, then the goal is, or the measuring stick is, make a move. What about stay put, stay still like Kobe did, and just figure it out and make your teammates better, and then go get it done? Why is it that a trade is always necessary? We get on LeBron James for saying trade this guy, trade that guy, or make a move. If Jimmy's everything y'all say he is, just get it done with what you got, bro. I mean, no team is built completely right. I mean, there's a lot of teams that aren't built the right way, where you're missing this or you're missing that. That's okay. Your individual greatness needs to overcome that. That's why you're a superstar. That's why it's called superstar, because you can do super things. We got too many guys being labeled superstars and they ain't doing super things. And Jimmy's one of them, man. I mean, this is crazy. In my opinion. Listen, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. You know, everybody has their own, but I never looked at him like that.
Man, I think a lot of people letting Pat Riley off the hook because of what he has done throughout his career for his coaching, what he done with the Lakers, Showtime Lakers, of course, and the championship that he did win with Shaq and Wade. And then the big three shit, he didn't have to do too much because hell, it spoke for itself. That was a super
I
team.
agree. I agree with that. I agree with that part of it.
Outside of that, niggas
He
don't
ain't
want to tell the
perfect.
truth about Pat Riley because of his
He ain't
resume.
perfect.
And he been short of he's been a fucking complete failure for the last 5 years. You
Well,
when
when you put both guys side to side, Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler, there's no comparison. I mean,
we
Pat Riley
cooked all
stands
these other
alone.
GMs, but
Pat
we
Riley
never
stands
cooked him.
alone. Listen, we can cook Pat Riley, but I would never put Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler on an equal playing field because one guy has accomplished and done way more in this league than Jimmy Butler, and so I'm not doing that.
But for
So
you to but for you to be like you basically because he didn't get it done when he lost on those two finals. I think that's
yeah,
disingenuous because they should not even
mm,
made it there to be honest in the first place. They shouldn't even been there. And to be honest, where have we seen an individual talent?
uh huh,
Where have we seen individual talents in the last 20 years that just straight up, well, not in the last 20 or the last 10 years, that straight
okay.
up, Miles, could carry a team and use his greatness to overcome a team that's better than his team. When have we seen that for his
In the
championship for
last
his final?
in the last 10 years, Steph Curry in 2022 versus Boston Celtics. That's it. Other than that, nobody else. Just that. Just him. That's it. Steph Curry versus Celtics. Celtics were a better team on both ends of the court. Steph Curry says, "Okay, I'll show you. Watch this. Just get me to the fourth quarter." That's all Steph did. Get me to the fourth quarter, and y'all just watch what the hell I do. And we saw it. Other than Steph Curry, you tell me who else did that in the last 10 years?
So that's the whole point. So what you expect a nigga that's not even a superstar to do?
Herman, that's my point, Herm. Y'all called him a superstar. Jimmy Butler. That's my point. He's not a superstar. I mean, you're proving my point. He's not a superstar. He's a very good player, but he has intangibles that I think a lot of superstars have. I'm not arguing that. His individual
Imagine that
game
Ant Man. Imagine
ain't
that Ant
that.
Man had Jimmy Butler's intangibles.
I mean, listen, man. I mean, imagine if Kyrie was 6'7" and played like Kobe. I mean, okay, what that mean?
Imagine that Anthony Davis had Jimmy Butler intangibles. Jimmy, Jimmy,
Far as
Jimmy.
like his far as his mental state, you talking about
Yeah,
intangibles?
yeah.
Then he would then he probably would be punching LeBron James in the mouth most of these games and put him and checking him and put him in his place and demanding the basketball.
But all I'm saying is Jimmy Butler has done great in Miami. He did something that
He
nobody
did
thought they
cool.
was going to do. Nobody thought that Miami he was going to make those two finals within these last 5 years. Nobody didn't see them coming at that East. Nobody didn't see them whooping Boston ass the way they have. Nobody seen Jimmy Butler being this dynamic playoff performer like he's been.
Dynamic. You said
Yes,
dynamic.
yes. Nobody ain't
I'm
had
not
a,
using that.
nobody ain't
I
get it.
can't. I can't
You
use that
can't
word with
sneeze.
him, bro. He wasn't dynamic.
You can't sneeze over a nigga that's getting 40-point triple doubles in the finals. You can't ignore that. You can't ignore
Did
that
he?
shit.
Hey, like Kobe said in '09, bro. Job's not done. Kobe was up 2-0,
Yeah,
and he
but
told the reporter,
Kobe had great help too.
Job's not. No, 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 no. Kobe had no
Kobe had
goddamn great
great
help.
help too.
Kobe had no
Yes, he
goddamn
did.
great help.
Yes.
Kobe
Hey,
had
hey,
good
hey,
help.
hey, hey.
Kobe had
Jimmy
good
Butler.
help.
Hey, guess
His
what?
help wasn't great, Herm. Come on, Herm,
Hey,
stop
hey,
it, bro. His help was
Jimmy
good, not
Butler.
great.
Hey, Jimmy Butler probably wish he had a Lamar Odom, a Pau Gasol, a Derek Fisher,
Man,
a
bro,
Andrew
Kobe,
Bynum,
man,
a
and
Andrew
Kobe wish he
Bynum,
had,
a
and Kobe
Trevor
wish he had
Ariza,
fucking snipers,
a
and Kobe
Trevor
wish he had
Ariza.
snipe,
He
and
wish
Kobe
he
wish he
had
had
them type of
snipers like Tyler
motherfuckers
and
on his
Duncan.
roster. But
Hey, and
Kobe
guess
got
what?
that. But
And
Jimmy not.
Kobe wish he had snipers like Duncan and Tyler Hero, bro, which he didn't
Boy,
have.
no, he don't. No, he
Come
don't.
on, bro.
No, he
Come
don't.
on.
No, he don't.
Kobe
Cause
didn't have no
Kobe
goddamn
would have
great
ran
help.
their ass off the team. Kobe
Hold
would
on,
have ran
Herm.
Duncan
Give me
Robinson
like
off the
10.
team.
Herm, hold it down, bro. Just give me like 10 minutes. I'll be right back.
All right. Man, see, we can't let Mr. Mars cap like that, y'all. Tell us a Kobe wish he would have had snipers like Duncan Robinson. A nigga that they put at the end of the bench because he was a producer. A nigga that just finally resurrected himself for the last year out of nowhere. A guy that they overpaid. Tyler Hero, a guy that never could stay healthy. Always be a letdown by the time the playoffs come. Tyler Hero disappear. Exception of 2020, we don't see Tyler Hero in the postseason. So with all that going on, Jimmy Butler still was to overcome things and have long, successful playoff runs. The only reason the Heat got their ass whooped last year, because of what? Jimmy Butler wasn't out there. End of the day, the Miami Heat failed Jimmy Butler. Pat Riley failed the Miami Heat. He didn't make the necessary moves to keep them afloat. Didn't make the necessary moves to keep them competing. Didn't go after a legit superstar in which he could have if he would have traded Tyler Hero with Duncan Robinson after 2020. You could have had you a big three. You could have had you a guy that could bring along Bam and make Bam improve and grow. You could have had Jimmy Butler be a comfortable number 2 player. Instead, y'all forced Jimmy Butler to be the number 1 player. Y'all forced Jimmy Butler to have to try to carry the load. Y'all forced Jimmy Butler to play out of his mind to keep the Miami Heat competitive. That's Pat Riley's fault. And we got to keep the same energy for each and every one of these motherfuckers. Because I see guys cook Rob Pelinka all the time. I see guys be unfair to him when a lot of decisions don't even be his decisions. Every decision in Miami, Pat Riley is in control of. Pat Riley holds the final button on the decision. The owner lets Pat Riley do what the hell he pleases. And Pat Riley stuck with a couple of players that he should not have stuck with. And that's been the problem with the Miami Heat. That's been the issue with them not being able to keep a competitive team consistently. That's what brought the animosity in the locker room. That's why Jimmy Butler, even though I don't like the way he's carrying himself, but that's why he's saying give Pat Riley a middle finger. Because Pat Riley didn't do his just due to make sure that they actually could build on what they had in 2020 and actually be the class of the East. You probably would not have had Boston win the championship if Pat Riley built the Miami Heat the right way, but he didn't. So the door is closed. And Pat Riley, everything in Miami is your fault. You need to retire. Your time is up. And step away gracefully. Because what's going on in Miami is a shit show. You might as well trade Bam and Jimmy Butler and try to get some collateral back so you can rebuild. Outside of that, Miami has no chance or no hope. Because Tyler Hero never been that guy. Duncan Robinson never been that guy. You put your faith in those white boys, Pat Riley. You put your faith in those white boys, and it backfired. See, the older you get, you probably started to become your coach in Kentucky, Mr. Rump, a legendary coach that you played for when you played at the University of Kentucky. You wanted to believe that you could have the next great white hope. You wanted to believe that you got the next white superstar in the NBA. Guess what, Pat? You was wrong with your assessments. You was wrong with your assessment of Tyler Hero. You was wrong with your assessment of Duncan Robinson. And guess what, Pat Riley? Now in Miami, he has no chance in hell in winning. Guess what? Now, the guys that you want to say that's a diva all of a sudden now he wants to be traded. Pat, it's okay. You win some, you lose some, and guess what? You blew it. These last 5 years, you blew it. You need a damn point guard in the center so Bam can finally pay the power forward position. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I doubt it. Man. This is a damn shame.
But Hearn, what you think? Like, what's the decision now? Is it basically just trade off Jimmy at this moment?
Man. I think my mic went out.
You can hear me?
Man, do you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Oh, you can hear me now?
loud and clear.
Bet. So ask that question again.
But I mean, it's too late to change. It's too late to change anything at this. It's too late to change anything from like 3 or 4 years ago. But what you think Pat Riley should do at this moment now? What decision do you think he should make? Just go ahead and trade Jimmy.
Well, you got no choice but to scrap everything. If you Pat Riley now, you got to trade Jimmy Butler. You got to trade Bam Adebayo. And you gotta somewhat start over and hope that you can get some collateral back, whether it's draft collateral, which you could make be in the 2025 draft. I think that's the goal. It's the teams out there that feel like they get a Bam Adebayo, they would be on the up and up. Like for instance, the Memphis Grizzlies could use a Bam Adebayo. So you was to try to sell Bam to Memphis, you getting them at the East, you trade them to the West, and it's a collateral that you could get for the Memphis Grizzlies for Bam Adebayo, and you could get some draft collateral and some players, and you could build from there. With Jimmy Butler traded him to Houston, you getting them at the East, you trade them to the West, the Houston Rockets, you could get some young talent. Hell, Houston may be crazy enough to give you Jalen Green and give you some draft picks for Jimmy Butler. And on top of that, like you said, you get a collateral for the next upcoming draft in the 2025 draft, which would be a deep draft, and you're getting some pieces that you could use right away. But I think you got to trade both of them now. You can't hold on to neither one of them because you at a standstill. You stuck. At the end of the day, Bam is not gonna get any better because Tyler Hero is not a guy that's gonna facilitate and get other people involved. He's not a guy that's gonna get Bam easy buckets, man. So I get rid of both of them niggas. You got no choice. You actually have no choice.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Miami ain't winning shit.
Agreed.
Ticket doing the show right now. I forgot what he talking about as of right now. He doing some breaking news as we speak.
Oh, he letting people join her.
Nah, not on that particular video. He probably not.
Yeah, I tell
But
you that.
it's kind of too late for Miami now. Pat Riley on a lot of the trades that he could have got some great collateral back. He's kind of too late on that now. Cause teams know the Miami Heat is really in desperate need, so he's not gonna get the great assets that he probably would have got years ago. He's kind of in a messed up situation. But if you Pat Riley, though, you got to be creative. Obviously, you was committed to Tyler Hero and them. Obviously, that's the guy that you got great hopes for. I guess you go keep him. But I'll put my biggest two assets up there with Jimmy and Bam and see what I can get. See what the best offers I can get for Jimmy and Bam. That's all he could really do. Eddie, I may text Ticket to see what Ticket doing.
This is yep. It's about over. Damn, I wish Mr. Moss is it because I was going to respond, but yeah, like I stated and said,
Miles probably be back in 5 minutes, but uh,
okay. Yeah,
But,
but
but how you feel about Pat Riley? You think he failed Miami Heat?
in a way, yes, because as a GM, you also got to do your job too. let's talk about like the Boston Celtics. They were already a great team to begin with, but every year you can tend to see that they got better and better with making their certain trades and swaps here and there. They went ahead and got Malcolm Brogdon, and then they traded him, and they went to go ahead and get Derek White, which made them better. They went ahead to get Drew Holiday, which made him a lot better. They went to get Kristaps Porzingis, which made him even better. As a what's his position? He's the president of the exec of Miami. What is he?
Say that again.
What is role like? What exactly is his profession in the Miami Heat? Is he the
Who? You talking about Pat Riley?
yeah
He the president.
the president? Okay, so I guess yeah, he basically does have yes and no, say so for any trade that happens. So my things like this, right? As a GM, your job, or even as a you said as the president executive of your organization, you got to overall see how your team, what's the improvements you can make for your team. He was also a former coach, so I'm pretty sure he can see this, um, in basketball terms. That's your overall your job as a GM, or more so as an executive. You have to see how every year you can improve your team. You
Yeah,
know,
keep cooking, bro. I got to tend to my wife. I don't want my wife to uppercut me.
yeah, no problem.
So I
Boston did it.
finna check on my baby
Milwaukee.
so I won't get uppercut.
Mhm. Yeah, so like that's your main purpose of being an executive slash GM. You have to see how every year you can more so take advantage of how far your team went. Like for instance, if a team was good enough, at least they had no expectation to go this far. Let's just say the Eastern Conference Finals. They go to the Eastern Conference Finals. You're gonna take up, and let's just say you lose in the Eastern Conference Finals. You're gonna take advantage of the players that you got and see how overall you can make your team better and better. That's the main point I was trying to get at first. You know, do I think they should have went ahead and got Joel Embiid? I mean, 4 years ago, we all had a different opinion with Joel. Probably yes slash no. I really don't know. What are some other players that was out there? Some other players that was out there. You know, they had an option to get Davion Mitchell. That probably would have been good because he's a point guard. And look what he's doing with the Cleveland Cavaliers now. Can't wait can't wait to see what they look like in the playoffs. So yeah, that's my only thing I'm trying to say with Pat Riley. He does have notoriety in the whole NBA. What he did for the Lakers, what he did for other teams out there. Like I gotta give him what credit is due. He is a winner. He is a great coach. Hall of Famer, all time one of the best to ever walk the NBA. But I just got to be honest. Hey, you gotta do what a GM and executive is supposed to do every year. Overall, see the improvements you can make with your team. That's what all teams do. Boston, they're the best team in the whole NBA. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals. They went to the finals against Golden State, and somehow, some way, the GM tried to find some way to still get better. They got Porzingis. Then after that, they went ahead and got Drew Holiday himself. They didn't hesitate to get Drew Holiday. They didn't ask any second question to get Drew Holiday. They rushed to get him. They went ahead and got him without second questions. Within the next hour, I heard Boston. Soon Milwaukee traded on Drew Holiday, which I regret to this day. The Boston Celtics within the next hour or so, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 minute, acquired Drew Holiday. Yeah, but that's all I'm gonna say, man. It's over at this moment, but yeah, I'm out, guys. I'm tired, man. I'm not tired, but I just this topic's kind of getting bored to me. But see you guys next time, man. God bless, man.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. Uh, Eddie TV is backstage ticket. Hey, can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, let me know. If y'all can hear me, let me know in the chat. I'm back. I had to do something real quick. Y'all hear me? Says we still live. Says we still live. If y'all can hear me, let me know. Can y'all hear me? They should have offered. Yeah, I'm not sure they can hear me or not. Setting. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, yeah, I think I'm still on. I just checked my sound, so I think I'm good still. Okay, they said yeah. Okay, cool. We in business. Yeah, man. Nah, hell no. If y'all gonna put Jimmy in those conversations, then he gotta be held to those standards. And we ain't praising just getting there. You gotta finish the job, like Kobe said. Kobe said in 2009 when he was asked, Kobe, you're up 2-0. You're not smiling. And Kobe, job's not done. Job's not finished. Happy for what? So I'm going to hold Jimmy to the same standard. And you know what I'm saying? I don't think Jimmy carried the team. Was he a piece of the puzzle? Of course he was. But I don't think he carried the team. I mean, I'm just not buying that. To say he didn't have any help. I mean, did he have the best help? No. But he had enough to get it done. He got there. It went 6 with the Lakers. And too much is given, much is required. And so, if y'all put Jimmy on those pedestals and in those conversations, then he has to go above and beyond to get the job done. Right? It just is what it is. I'm sorry. Right? Superstars do super things. And that's why I'm always hesitant and I'm always turned off by the word superstar being thrown around because I don't subscribe to that. Right? I mean, in the last 15, 20, 30 years, if you really held a gun to my head and said, name all the superstars, it's not going to be a lot of guys. And a lot of guys y'all think that are superstars, in my eyes, aren't superstars. And so, we got to get away from, thinking that everybody is a superstar. No, they're not, man. Everybody ain't doing super things. But who's playing today? Oh, Kings in Boston. Y'all know I'm here in Sac. I got my feet to the fire. I got my nose here in Sacramento around that team, around that organization. I got a lot of insight. There's a running joke in the hallways here in Sacramento. Um, they said Rich Paul came into Sacramento and fired Mike Brown. If y'all don't know, Rich Paul was here for the Kings and Lakers game a few weeks back, the first game, because the Lakers played them on a Thursday and a Saturday, both in Sacramento. And Rich Paul was sitting next to Darren Fox's wife. And actually, I'm actually driving in my car right now, and I'm in an area not too far from where Darren Fox lives at in Sacramento, for the record. But yeah, there was a running joke saying that Rich Paul fired Mike Brown. Remember, he came here and he had talks with the upper management, Monty and Vivek and some of the other guys, and that ownership crew and the GM. And then a week later, Mike Brown's fired. So, they won 5 games in a row, but I hate this narrative. Oh, the Kings are playing better. Doug Christie's doing a good job. Man, the hell he is. The Kings' last 5 games, they've caught a lot of teams with injuries. Their best players aren't playing, so on and so forth. So it's hard to gauge this team. But then you had Malik Monk come out a few days ago and talk about Doug's an ex-player and The way he communicates is just different, and the guys can relate. And I don't buy that because then that shows your professionalism. Mike Brown's been around NBA champions. He's coached a Kobe Bryant. He's coached a LeBron James, right? He's coached a Steph Curry. He's won championships as a lead assistant. So for you not to respect Mike Brown because he wasn't a player and to say he coached too hard and he held guys accountable, I don't like it, man. I don't like it. And a lot of people in the organization don't like it as well. And the Kings have a bad reputation of doing business around the league. It's well documented. The Kings might have one of the most poorly ran ownerships in the league. And it just shows, you know what I'm saying, the way they went about operating and firing Mike Brown. So, if y'all haven't heard the details, go do your homework and research. And you tell me the way Mike Brown was fired, was that good business? To me, it wasn't. DeMar DeRozan is a complete clown. He's a clown show. He's a good player who can put the ball in the basket, but he's not the best fit for this team. And a lot of people, listen, I know this for a fact. Mike Brown did not want DeMar DeRozan. There were rumblings. That's why y'all think it took so long for the Kings to sign DeMar DeRozan? Because talks were happening, and then the Kings got some pushback from the coaching staff, particularly Mike Brown, the head coach, and he voiced his frustration about the type of players that the Kings wanted to bring in. And see, the thing is this: you don't make a move just to make a move, right? Like the moves you make got to be the right moves, right? And it's not always based around the best players that are available, right? It's about who's the best fit, right? Go look at the Boston Celtics, right? Derek White is a great fit. Peyton Richardson, great fit, right? I mean, you don't think Boston, could have made some different moves along the way? Of course they could have. But, they drafted and traded for the best fit, not necessarily who's the best player. And a lot of teams make that mistake. And so, yeah, man. So Mike Brown wasn't all for that. And it had a major negative impact on the offense, right? So, I mean, yeah, DeMar was putting up his 24 points a game, but it wasn't coming in a winning fashion. I mean, before Mike got fired, they're like 6-13 at home, had lost 6 or 5 straight games, and they were trending the wrong way. So, just my 2 cents. Since I'm here locally, I see it, I hear it. I haven't gone to as many games as I did last year. My family goes, the wife goes to all the games. The Houston Rockets are actually in town next Thursday, so I'll be at that game. I more so go to the key games that I want to go to. It's a process, working and then going to the games and parking and leaving, and it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'd have been to thousands of games. I mean, y'all heard me interview the ex-Kings broadcaster, Grant Napier. He told y'all himself. He says, Keith, you've been to thousands of games, right? He even talked about only us who had access to the back. Like most arenas, like you can get to the visitors' locker room through both tunnels, visitors and home tunnels. But in the old Arco Arena, like Grant talked about, to get to the visitors' locker room, you have to walk across the court just to get to the visitors' locker room because you couldn't cut through the back from the home teams. And so only us who's kind of been to all these games and kind of know the pathway there, only we know that. And so go watch my interview on my channel when I'm interviewing Grant Napier. And he talks about, yeah, Keith, you've been to thousands of games because again, I used to go to the games with him. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to sit right behind media's row, right there with him. You feel me? Why y'all think I was only probably one of 3 guys in the last 6-7 years since he got fired for that DeMarcus Cousins stuff that gave an interview to? Just me. He gave me an interview and 2 other people in like 7 years. 1, he don't trust nobody nowadays, and 2, like I know him, like he's a friend of mine. And there's controversy around him, but but again, you feel me? So I didn't been around so much in this league. I didn't seen players up close and personal. Like I didn't stood right next to LeBron James, right next to him. Like I'm literally like right next to the clown, right? And me, I'm petty. You feel me? I'm petty. I remember I actually remember when he played for the Cavaliers. I'm in the tunnel, and he's like right there. He's like literally right there, and I'm having a conversation with one of my friends, and I purposely start talking about Kobe Bryant on purpose. You feel me? I talked about, you know what I'm saying, just like the media and how certain guys are portrayed and looked at in perception, and I I was just highlighting, Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? He hurt me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know him. He don't know me, but I know for a fact in that moment he heard what I was saying. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think he even peeked my way. I think he looked at me and kept doing what he was doing. But he has an ego. You feel me? So he wasn't going, what I'm saying, say anything to me like that. But yeah, so I don't go to games like I used to because it's just too much. But yeah, but the Rockets are in town next Thursday, so I'll definitely be there. The Milwaukee Bucks have lost some games as of late. Ever since that in-season tournament win versus OKC, they haven't really beat. Listen, if you look at the Bucks' last 30 games, and y'all can do your homework, look at the Bucks' last 30 games. They haven't beat too many good teams, right? They beat OKC, they beat my Rockets by 1 point, and I think they beat somebody else. They beat somebody else. OKC, Houston, and somebody else. But they haven't really beat a whole lot of good teams. And so, when they played the Cavaliers, they lost. When they played Boston, they lost. Right? They even lost to some subpar teams, right? I mean, that's just like the Lakers, right? If you look at the Lakers schedule, the Lakers are 7-16 versus above 500 teams. The Lakers have only beat 7 teams above 500 this year, in case y'all didn't know. So even their record is flawed. They may have a better record wise than they had last year with Darvin Ham at this time of the year, but their defense is much worse, and their strength of schedule is a lot easier. And this is why you can't take wins and losses to compare, what coach is better at this particular time. You know, that casual talk don't work on me, right? I know basketball, so you can't get those little elementary talking points off on me. JJ Redick has done a poor job. He's a racist, and if y'all didn't know, I'm not sure this is true or not, but somebody said his house burned down here in California. I'm in Northern California, Southern California, which is about 6-7 hours away. That's where all the fires are at, and somebody said his house burns down. So but yeah. And so yeah, so the the Lakers ain't beat nobody. I don't think the Bucks beat anybody. So we gotta start assessing these teams the right way, right? And so you can be 4 or 5 games above 500, but I gotta look at your schedule, the strength of your schedule, and I gotta see what you did versus some of these good teams above 500. And if you're a Lakers fan, you should be discouraged because you haven't fared well versus these teams. But my Rockets, the Houston Rockets, my Rockets, patience, stay in the course, right? Go get a coach, keep your young core, don't panic, don't make no trades. You bring in certain guys, Dylan, Fred, and then wherever you fall, that's where you fall. And look at them, right? Top 2 or 3 seed, top 2 seed, because they beat Memphis last night. Out west, a top 2 or 3 defense in the league, right? And they're winning games and they're playing the game the right way. And we have injuries right now. No Jabari Smith, and we ain't got no Tari Eason with a broken hand. And so, yeah, man, the Rockets are rolling right now. Do I think they can win a championship? Probably not. Can they scare some teams in the postseason? Yeah. Can they get to a conference finals if everything goes the right way? Yeah, they can. Should they win a first round series? They should. You know, so we'll see. But they're definitely on the right path. And this is why it's so important not to skip steps. You don't skip steps in this league. If you try to skip steps, the NBA has a way to show karma. And when karma hits, it ain't good. And so that's why just trading for old, washed up, wannabe scorers like KD and all these guys, excuse me, is not the best decision because you got to get younger, man. Like this league is getting younger. And so it's best that you just stay the course and you take your chances with your young crew, right? If you look at OKC, look, I mean, look at OKC and look what they're doing. Right? They stayed the course, and so it's paying off. But yeah, my Houston Rockets, very impressive, very impressive. And when you don't cheat the game won't cheat you. You know what I'm saying? And so the Cavaliers, you know what I'm saying, playing good basketball, right? Good basketball. Go look at their offensive numbers. I think they're first in a lot of categories. And then we know defensively, they got two anchors down there, right? And I'm not gonna lie, like I'm very, 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 very impressed with Evan Mobley. And one of my good friends here in Sac, one of my good friends, he's best friends with Evan's dad. Evan's dad used to coach at USC. And if y'all didn't know, Evan Mobley has a brother. Um, I'm not sure if his name is Chris or Isaiah Mobley. He was on the Cavaliers G League team. I'm not sure if he's still there, but both brothers went to USC, and their dad coached at USC. And so, yeah, man, Evan signed his big deal. Mobley, this is, and he's just, man, that dude has just, man, he's having an awesome season. I don't like the fact that he's shooting threes now, right? That's never been his game. But you look up and he's shooting damn near, I think, high 30s or low 40s from 3-point range. So he's a good young all around player, and he's only like 23, 24 years old. So the Cavaliers have done it the right way, and a lot of people are talking about, oh, LeBron James should go back to Cleveland. No, he should not. The Cavaliers shouldn't want no part of that dude. Allow him to come back to Cleveland and mess up that chemistry. Obviously, you got Boston. Boston going to do what they do. They shoot a lot of threes. They're a great 3-point shooting team, by the numbers. There's an argument to be made. Do they shoot too many threes? Yeah, some people say that, but they're knocking them down. They defend. But for me, like the one player who was just balling, and I didn't even see this coming 2 or 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and the player he's become were two players on Boston that I'm very impressed with. One is Derek White. I think Derek White is the best role player in the league, in my opinion. He's the best role player in the league, is Derek White. And then Peyton Richardson, their backup point guard. I think he went to Oregon, if I'm not mistaken. This dude is having a breakout season. And I saw him play live in person last year, two times. Once in Sac when Boston came to Sacramento and Jason Tatum didn't play, and then one time in Boston when me and the wife flew to Boston and we watched Boston play the Wizards at TD Garden. See, here's the thing. A lot of you guys talk basketball and think y'all know basketball, but see, this is what I do, right? I travel for a living, and I go watch these teams play in their environment in different arenas and see it up close and personal. I was just in Memphis with Hollywood Herm watching the Kings and Grizzlies game, right? I've been to Boston, been to Memphis, been to Utah. I've been to Houston, right? Y'all can go on my channel and it's well documented, But yeah, Derek White and Peyton Richardson are two players that I'm like, God damn, like Boston is so deep that once you get past Jalen, Jason, Porzingis, you still have to deal with Derek White, Peyton Richardson, Al Horford. I didn't even mention Drew Holiday. Hauser. I mean, I don't know, man. Like to beat that team 4 games out of 7, yeah, good luck. I'll be honest. I don't think no team can do that in the whole NBA. I think Boston repeats. I think they're going to be too difficult to beat 4 out of 7. I'm not too big on Milwaukee. I think Orlando at full strength is better than Milwaukee. They're just a better all-around team. Milwaukee may have the best player, to be honest, between the two teams, but I think Orlando is put together better. Dame Lillard don't play winning basketball. He don't take winning shots. And late in the fourth quarter, he's hit or miss. He can game winners and be clutch, which we've all seen, or he can be a complete no-show and just shoot you out the game and play no defense. And I don't think Giannis is that great to make up for the mistakes that the Bucks have. And so, yeah, as good as Giannis is, and listen, he's good. Do I think he's a good offensive player? No. You feel me? He's just big, athletic, powerful, playing downhill. But to be fair and honest, because I can't lie, if you go look at his mid-range jump shots this season, he's been knocking them down. But 1 year or 130 game stretch or 40 game stretch can't be the measuring stick. So, but up until this point, he's been shooting the little mid-range jump shot consistently, and it's been going in. So I can't lie about that. So, but nah, I don't trust the Bucks in the 7 game series because I don't trust Dame, and I think there's a defense to key in and stop Giannis. We've seen it before. So no, if you're gonna put money on somebody, don't put your money on Giannis. He's just not there yet, and I don't think he'll ever be there. See, got and listen, let me give credit to Ticket TV real quick, man. First of all, I've been rocking with Ticket TV for a while. I watch all his videos. I leave comments in the comment sections after the videos often. I'll talk with him behind the scenes here and there. I'll shoot him a message, when I can. But Ticket was the only guy that came out and had the nuts to call out Nikola Jokic. And so when he did that, and he started making videos, and he started calling cap on Scop Attack glazing of Joker, I had to take a step back, do my own analysis and research, and really dissect what the hell was going on in Denver. And are we doing the same thing? Not we, but y'all people doing the same thing that they did with LeBron James, praising stats and not winning. And I was on a panel with Scop Attack about a couple of weeks ago, and we got into a very, very heated debate because I called his ass out on the Joker glazing and called him a hypocrite, right? He comes on and he spews all these stats and PER and value over replacement. And he had the nerve to say that since Kobe Bryant, the best player since Kobe Bryant has been Joker. No, it hasn't. That's a joke. So what he's doing is he's just praising stats, right? He's praising stats. And from my understanding, the ball is in Joker's hands often. And in today's era, you're going to accumulate all these stats if you're dictating and facilitating offense, right? I mean, that's one of the biggest arguments versus LeBron James. If he had to play off the basketball or in a different offense, he wouldn't be averaging 27, 7 to 7, right? His numbers would go down, right? If he wasn't so ball dominant. So why are we praising Joker for doing the exact same thing, right? And then people say, well, yeah, the Denver's offense won't be nothing if Joker doesn't dictate it. And y'all want to know how I rebut that? The way I rebut that talking point is, well, I saw Jamal Murray on the biggest stage in the finals a couple of years ago, set an NBA record. The first 4 games, Jamal Murray had 10 plus assists for 4 straight NBA Finals games. And think about all the point guards in our era. Nobody's ever done that. Not Magic, not John, nobody. Mark Jackson, Jason Kidd, nobody. 4 straight games in the NBA Finals with four straight games with 10 plus assists. And so what that tells me is on the biggest stage, we saw Jamal Murray run offense, dictate, facilitate. He was scoring and dropping assists, right? And so I say that to say this: the Denver's offense is not solely reliant on Nikola Jokic. They can still be a productive offense, even if Jamal Murray is the one dictating, right? Denver chooses to put the ball inside his hands. And there's been too many games this season where, let's call a spade, man. This motherfucker, I mean, he stat padding, right? He stat padding. I mean, I watched a game maybe like a month ago. He dropped 60 points and like 15 rebounds and like 12 assists, and they lost the game. And you had dudes come on here praising it, but those same dudes will criticize LeBron James for dropping 50 points in game one in 2018, but he lost. So since when do we praise empty stats? If you didn't get the victory, then your stats was null and void. They don't matter. They don't count. Who cares? On to the next. Sayonara. I'm not praising that. But again, in this new era, people are changing the criteria. They're changing the narrative, how to gauge these players. It's no longer based around winning. Winning is not the goal in today's league. Like, as long as I get my 30 points and I get my 4, 5, 6 rebounds and 5 assists, win or lose, I'm good. I did my job, right? That's the new talking point, right? That's the new measuring stick, right? You feel me? And so we gotta get this train back on track and start judging these players how players were judged in the old school days, which is winning, right? It's all about winning the game, right? I mean, it's one thing to put up good stats, but does your stats, relate to winning? You know, does it have impact, on winning basketball games at the highest level in the most pressure moments, right? And then two, like I can look, I can not watch a game and go look at a box score. Oh, Joker had 35, 10, and 10. But I gotta actually go back and watch the game and see when he had these things, right? I mean, like sometimes it's not even about your accumulative stats or how many you had. It's almost when did you get these things, right? Like, did you get 10 points in the fourth quarter in winning time, right? If you had 10 rebounds, how many of those rebounds bounce right to you, right? Or did you get 5 or 6 contested, in the paint, you're battling rebounds. So these are all things that we don't talk about, right? We just look at a box score and see 30, 10, and 10, and I think a guy had a great game. And that's just not how I look at basketball, man. And you got clowns and you got channels with a lot of following on this YouTube platform. I'm not going to name no names, but there's a lot of channels on here with a lot of followers being misled, being misguided, right? Still pushing old narratives, right? I mean, for crying out loud, the Lakers just lost to the Dallas Mavericks without Kyrie and Luca and Spencer Dinwiddie. You're right. Spencer Dinwiddie and an old Klay Thompson lit him up, right? And they lost by what, 21 points? But you got guys come on here praising LeBron James. He had one good dunk. And so now LeBron James had a cool dunk. And now that's the measuring stick now. He lost the game. Mind you, they lost the game. And the Lakers were at full strength. But they didn't talk about, why they lose the game and blah, blah, blah. They talked about that overrated dunk. And so listen, bro, that's the new league that we're in, or y'all in, because listen, I'm going to call cap when it's cap. But we got to get back to old school analysis. We got to get back to old school basketball talk and debates and really judge these guys off the right things. Everything ain't based and dictated by numbers, right? It can't be. It can't be. And so, the NBA is not as pleasant to watch as it used to be. Like, listen, do y'all know when I go to the game, Jam Sack, my wife will tell you, 9 times out of 10, I'll have my phone with me and I'll have my earbuds in my ear. And this is me at the game. And I'm right behind the basket, left of the Kings bench. We're probably like 6, 7 rows up from the floor. Great seats, good seats, right? And ask her, or like, not ask her, I mean, y'all can ask her, but like, I'm not even watching the game most of the time nowadays. If I go to a game, it's because I want to go get something good to eat, some bad food, get a drink, and just chill. But I'll be on my phone, man, listening to podcasts and some other stuff. Real talk. She'll tell you that. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm on my phone, man. I ain't watching this nonsense, man, because the game's not being played the right way, right? I remember going to a game for the Spurs and Kings, and the Spurs won the game, but Wembyama shot like 12, 13 threes. I'm like, come on, man. Like you 7'4", man, and you think you Kevin Durant and you not gonna punish the Kings down low? Like this ain't fun. It's not fun. Guys ain't playing no defense. They're not talking on defense. They're not rotating on defense. You got dudes on the weak side not paying attention between ball, rim, and man. Got their back turned to the basketball, right? A ball flying past their head, a ball that they probably should have picked off and stole and went the other way. But because you're back to the basket and you have no defensive principles or philosophy, it's a shame, bro. It's a crying shame, and it ain't fun to watch. And so a lot of times I go to the games, I'm either at my seat or I'm kind of under the arena, back in the lounge area, where only certain people can go, and I'll be back there just conversating, bro, chopping it up, and they got TVs everywhere, so I mean the game's on, but we get free food and free drinks and all that type of stuff. It's kind of where the players' wives and families and the media people go at halftime. But if you have lounge access, they give you a wristband and you can go throughout the whole game and you get candy, snacks, everything's free. But yeah, so yeah, man, the NBA is no longer something that I rush home to watch, right? Not too many teams I go, man, like I need to rush home to watch them play. Even as good as Boston is, they're predictable. They gonna dribble penetration, kick out for an open three. That's it. That's it. You know, Jason and those guys may shoot the occasional mid-range jump shot, but it's gonna be some off balance. And because they 6'7", 6'8", and they can jump over guys, they gonna fade away, create space, and shoot the ball. Like, ain't no skillful players in today's era, right? The Phoenix Suns, what a joke! What a joke! You know, they won last night before losing to the Hornets 2 days ago. You know, they're a joke, right? Kevin Durant's a joke. Kevin Durant is damn near 7 feet tall. And why in the hell did you go get Tyus Jones if you're not going to let him run point guard when it matters the most, right? Kevin Durant got his stupid butt at the top of the key trying to dictate offense, getting ripped, plucked, steal, turn the ball over. So why'd you get Tyus Jones for then, right? I mean, this is crazy. Like, KD's not a point guard, right? Devin Booker is the biggest front runner right now, maybe in sports. I can't stand him. He's a clown, right? Bradley Bill, he just forgot how to play basketball, right? Nurkic is softer than my dog shit. And so, yeah, the Phoenix Suns need to blow it up, need to start over, retool, right? Kevin Durant needs to retire. I would trade Devin Booker. I would trade Bradley Bill. But this is how dumb teams are. Like the Phoenix Suns or the Wizards, who I'm not sure if the Suns did this or the Wizards did this, but Bradley Bill has a no trade clause. So you can't just trade him because he has a no trade clause. And so he's going to dictate where he goes. So that kind of, that messes up everything for them. Because I think Bradley Bill is a player that they want to get rid of, but they can't because he has a no trade clause. So he gonna go where he want to go. Period. But I would trade Devin. I would definitely trade Kevin Durant, and I would just start all over. I would start over if I was the Phoenix Suns. Another team, the Los. I'm just kind of going through team by team. The Los Angeles Clippers. I gotta be honest. I mean, they're gritty. They're feisty. I think they're above 500. They've been losing as of late, but they've held the fork down for the time being. Kawhi missed last game due to personal issues, but again, they're down there in Southern California, so they got to deal with fires and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna get on him for that. But James, why did they re-sign James Harden? Can somebody tell me, please? Why would the Clippers? Why would the Clippers, who pride themselves on doing good business and making good decisions, why would they re-sign James Harden for it? Why not let him walk? Like, because see what that does is that's gonna that's going to dictate your offense. Because if James Harden's not dictating or facilitating offense, he's not impactful off the basketball, right? He's not setting down screens. He's not doing no flares. He's not curling. I guess he can catch and shoot, but he's never going to do that at a high level. And so when you have a player like James Harden on your roster, you're almost forced to play him. If you play him, you're forced to put the ball in his hands. And we know when the ball is in his hands, things don't end up well. And so either you're going to bench him and not play him, or you're going to play him and he's going to walk the ball up court. He's going to slow your pace down, and then he's going to turn the ball over when it matters the most. And so I never understood why the Clippers re-signed him. It's just pure stupidity, and they're going to pay for it. And they paid for it last year versus the Dallas Mavericks, right? And so it is what it is, man. When you make dumb decisions and you make dumb mistakes, then you have to pay for your mistakes. And yeah, the Clippers are going to pay for their mistakes, and they're paying for it. Now, Kawhi Leonard, the 2 games he's played, I can care less about his points, rebounds, and assists. All I care about is his body language, how he's reacting to contact, how he's moving, lateral, stopping and going, right? Things of that nature. I didn't see anything in the first 2 games he's played to where he showed some pain or little hesitation. Is his cardio the best right now? I mean, I don't think he looked tired, but yeah, but he's gonna play himself back into shape. But at some point, they need to ramp him up. They like he needs to play back to back. He needs to play 35 minutes, because if the Clippers have any expectation of him being Kawhi Leonard, which I honestly feel like he'll never get there again. He may be a good player, but he's never going to be the Claw. He's never going to be like 2017 Kawhi or 2019 Kawhi or 2020 or 21 Kawhi. I just don't see it, and that's okay. I mean, he ain't got to be that. I mean, that's asking too much, you know. But the Clippers ain't gonna win shit, man. They listen. They play hard. They're gritty. They're feisty. I get it, but they're not gonna beat no good team in no 7-game series. The only thing that they can hope for is they have a series where they're playing physical defense. The refs let them play that style of play, and they knock down some goddamn threes, and they happen to get hot for 4 games out of 7. I'm not sure what team that is that they can beat in a 7-game series. I don't know, maybe a team like Memphis who doesn't have the best shooting. They probably can beat them. Maybe they can beat a Sacramento if the Kings get in. But I don't know. I don't know. But the top 6 teams out west, I don't think they can beat them. So, you let Paul George walk, which, oh my God, speaking of Paul George, what an idiot, right? He talked too goddamn much. I never liked Paul George since he was at Fresno State. One of my friends, Brian Sills, y'all can look this up, Brian Sills. I went to school with him. He went to Fresno State and played with Paul George. Fresno State Bulldogs. Now, Fresno is like maybe 2.5 hours, 3 hours from Sacramento. And so I seen Paul George as a young kid play basketball, as a youngster. They would come up to Sacramento and play in tournaments. And I'm not gonna lie, he's smooth. He was smooth back then. Very nonchalant on the court. A good all-around package, right? He can dribble, pass, and shoot. But he's always had an issue with his mental state. Like PG is like one of the most mentally fragile players I've ever been around or seen. I mean, I put Devin Booker in that same category as well. But Paul George just completely wet the bed. He doing this podcast. Your team is under 500. Now, they've been playing better as of late. And I do believe the Sixers will get a top 6, 7 seed, 8 seed when it's all said and done. But Paul George has been a disappointment, for that team. So listen, he's not a max player. I mean, the dude's just a clown, bro. And he talked too much. Yeah, and he talked too much. You know what I'm saying? Like he be on that podcast just spilling the beans. God damn, the fuck! I'm driving in, hit like a little pothole or some shit. That's crazy. Yeah, he'd be on the show just spilling the beans. But no, the Sixers are in trouble, man. They're not gonna win nothing either. Who else? Hey, who surprisingly they're not good, but if you don't look out, they'll beat you. And the Kings found this out the hard way. Is the Pistons. Like if you come versus the Pistons and you think that you're just gonna walk into their arena or they come into your arena and you're gonna beat them just because they're the Pistons, yeah, good luck. Yeah, good luck. Hardaway Jr. and Kate Cunningham and what? Come on, bro. Like, nigga, they'll shoot your lights out. Too bad what happened. I saw the injury to Ivy. That was unfortunate. Like he broke his fibula, which really isn't the worst injury. I don't think he tore a ligament. I think he just broke his fibula. So whenever you just break your bone and it's a clean snap, then the healing process isn't as bad. They're gonna put you like in a sling or a boot, stabilize your bone, put some pins in that thing. Because I broke my fibula 2 times playing baseball, sliding into home plate. It's a very successful rehab, right? Because that the bones heal fast. They heal a lot faster than ligaments. So hopefully he'll be back by the end of the year. We'll see. But yeah, the Pistons can, yeah, they can play. They can play. They're not going to win no series and like that, but in the regular season, when teams want, like you see in years past, certain teams, certain cities, for certain teams, oh, we flying into Utah? Okay, cool. We can go out and party all night, go to the Delta Center or whatever it's called now, and we can half-ass it, and we'll still come out with the victory because it's the Jazz. And I feel like Detroit Pistons has that destined. Uh-oh. I had a phone call. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. But yeah, Detroit Pistons is no longer like that place. So, but yeah, so you got to beat that team. But I don't too much longer. I'm almost to my house. I'm about to change my clothes and I'm going to the casino to play some fucking roulette. I don't know what y'all doing on y'all Friday, but I'm going to the casino to play some roulette. Y'all wish me luck. And again, I want to give a shout out to my guy, Ticket TV, for allowing me to come on and just cook, get my shit off. You know, I miss the old days. There's a lot of guys I miss cooking with. Hopefully, we can get these guys back on sooner rather than later, and we all just cook and do it one time. For the old days, right? And so, this is where like I've had some of the best moments of my life talking sports. On this platform. With some of these guys. I mean, I even met some of these guys in person. Traveling in the country and shit. So. But we got to give Ticket TV his credit, man. A lot of people talk bad about him, talk down on him. Is he a little aggressive at times? Yeah. Is he passionate? Yeah. I'm passionate. I'm aggressive. But see, that's the love of the game, though. You feel me? When you love something like this game called basketball, you're gonna get a little feisty, right? You're gonna get some pushback, right? But one thing that I'm always gonna do is I'm a man first. And so I can dish it out and I can take it. And most men, real men, don't go off feelings, right? I go off logic. And so, words can never hurt me. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I stand true to that. And so I done been a lot of hostile environments talking sports. No personal. We just have two different opinions. That's all it is. Shit. The fuck? Excuse my language. It's just two different opinions, and I believe what I believe. I've been around this game too long, and I know this game for somebody to tell me something that I don't see or don't know. You're not gonna pull the wool over my eyes, right? I'm not gullible. You can't tell me something and then I go against my NBA acumen, my principles, and say, yeah, you're right. If I don't agree with it, then I have to push back on it. And I don't care who I debate. It could be anybody. I don't care if you on TV or if you're an NBA player. I done been, listen, before I go, I done been in debates with NBA players telling them about their own game, what they do and don't do, because they lying. They lying. You feel me? The tape don't lie. The film don't lie. You feel me? So yeah, I done spoke to NBA commentators, broadcasters. You feel me? Ex players. Yeah, they all tell you, yeah, that nigga Mr. Moss don't listen. He gonna stand on business. You feel me? Some of his takes may be crazy and wild. I agree. I'm out there sometimes, but I'm gonna stand on what I stand on, man. I've been around this game too long. I got respect for this game. I didn't been around the some of the listen. I didn't stood next to Kobe Bryant in the back, right? He don't know me. He didn't know me, right? I just seen MJ play up close and personal, right? 10 feet away. That's MJ right there. You feel me? I didn't been around Tim Duncan, Dirk Nowitzki, all these guys. You feel me? I mean, it's crazy. And so what? You think I'm gonna let some new kid in his early 20s tell me what Kobe didn't do or what MJ didn't do or what Tim Duncan didn't do? Nah, it's not gonna happen, bro. But yeah, I'm out.
All right, you guys. So we hope you enjoyed the show over here on Ticket TV live streams. Make sure that you guys click that link that's pinned at the top of the comment section. Shop in our merchandise store and get our merch. We got new merch out, Ticket TV. We got A Weapons Midlife Music merch in the merchandise store. We rolling that out once again. So make sure y'all support that. The link is in the comment section pinned at the top. Also, you can donate and you can also subscribe to our podcast show as well. And make sure that you guys go and get that weight loss straight drop formula, that straight drop weight loss formula for your personal health needs. You guys can go to the website, www.str-8-drop.com. The link will be also pinned at the top of the comments. Make sure you guys go over there to the website, get you some of that straight drop weight loss formula. There's a lot of testimonies on the website so that you guys can see how this stuff works, man. Make sure you get in the gym. Make sure you're getting yourself together. Make sure that you put in the work that you need to do to keep yourself right and in shape. Like, share, subscribe. Salute to everybody. Checked in. Peace.